Well, hello, 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 Miss Bonnie. How are you?
I'm fine, Miss Angie. How are you?
I am hanging in there today. Just woo.
That's good. That's a good thing.
It has been a rough week and it's just Wednesday.
Ooh,
Hello,
that's
but tomorrow's a holiday, so I get to sleep in. I'm so happy about that. So I
oh
will be.
yeah.
Hey, Quinn. Hey, you're the first one in here. Hey, happy holiday. I'll
Hi.
be home in 2 weeks, so be around. I'll be
Ooh.
in Michigan the 14th through the 17th.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm going back to Michigan.
That'll be
Um,
nice.
hopefully. Everybody's talking about how hot it is. Hey, LMT.
It is. It's miserable. Oh.
And I don't go outside a lot because I work from home. So when I do go outside, I'm like, oh, it is a little bit warm out here.
Yeah, I saw where it was like 116. It's like, okay,
And
well,
I used to walk every single day. I had no problem
I know.
walking every single day. And I haven't done that in a very long time. And now I'm like, well, I should get out and walk a little bit more. But
Yeah, well, not right now. It's like here, it's supposed to be close to uh, what they say 95, and that doesn't add in the humidity. I don't even want to. I just go out to let the dog out, and that's it. I don't we don't even walk. I just let her out the back door. It's just miserable.
oh my goodness. LMT said it said 114 in her car in California. She's dang near dead. Listen, people.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Listen. I'm okay with the heat again versus the 30 below. Because listen, I've been the person that had to shovel snow. I've been the person that had to clean all the snow off the car, so I don't miss it at all. But you know what I did here that in Massachusetts, and I thought about, can I brave the weather? They're paying the Uber drivers like $32 an hour.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. I don't know that I don't know that I could do.
I cannot do it. I don't like to drive myself around. I definitely don't want to drive some other people around. And you might get a person in a car like me who want to talk you to death because when I get in the car with the Uber, I'll be like, well, hey, where you from? What you do? What's around here? Like I ask you 5,000 questions. Where we gonna go
I'd go
eat?
nuts. It'd be like,
And
no,
then
no,
every
no, no.
time we go, if it's a whole group of us, because usually when we go, it'd be a lot of us, and somebody has to sit in the front. They'd be like, Angie, you sit in the front. You go question him to death. I sure am. Hey, how you doing, sir? You married, ma'am? You married? You got kids? Where you from? What you doing? What should we be getting into while we here? I ask all the questions, all the questions, all the questions.
Oh God.
So listen, if you put me up front, I'm go talk. And I haven't had one. Well, we did have one. He did not want to talk. So all of his answers was like very, very small. Like he only answered in one word because he was tired of us asking questions. And we were like, oh, well, I guess he don't want to talk. He got us to our destination. We got out and was like, have a great day. He did not want to talk. But everybody else was usually really friendly. They always want to tell you. Of course, they want to tell you about the city. We had one guy who knew all about the history when we were in New Orleans, and all he used to do, hey, Miss Tina, how are you? You finally made it online. Miss Tina used to she used to work at the daycare that my son went to way, way, way back when I
Oh
first got
yeah.
here. And she let me know that she was gifted and that she was into it also. And so we shared information. And hey, you made it online. I'm so happy to see you. Good, 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 good. If you guys have a question, just type your question, or you want a general, just type it and we'll put it on the list. Quinn, I don't know if you want a question. You didn't put anything in there. Let me know. LMT, you didn't put a question in there. Let me know. Um, if you have a love question, that's definitely all Miss Bonnie. And if she not on screen, then don't ask.
I will be back in a minute.
So Miss Bonnie says she'll be back. So listen, if you ask a love question while Miss Bonnie gone, you know what you're getting? A general answer that don't got nothing to do with love. So don't ask me about love. Please don't do it, people. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all, it is the holiday and all I do is want to sleep. I don't even want to. What y'all cooking for the holiday? Queen, I know you cooking. So what is you cooking? Miss Tina, what is you cooking? You said just a general. I got you, Queen. What are you cooking for the holiday? Like what are y'all cooking? What are y'all doing? Because I know y'all doing something. I'm so mad because I know my mama is probably barbecuing and cooking a feast over there. But that's okay because I'll be there in a couple weeks. And all I really want is some La Familia, the taco place La Familia. I don't know if I want Big John because it ain't that good. Yaya's has not been great. The last couple of times I went, it was not great. And then I want to go to West Point. So you just got to Maryland. Oh, you ain't even in Michigan. But still, what you cooking? Hey, Miss Dominique, got you on the list. You said general. Gotcha. You're working, Miss Tina, on the 4th of July? Well, I got a lot of nerve. I'm working at my second job on the 4th of July too. But it's a short shift and I'm just gonna get that little time and a half and then come right back on home and have me a good old time doing nothing, just relaxing. And I don't even go till late afternoon, so it ain't even gonna be that hard. I have been doing a good job. I have been doing pretty good. Today wasn't the greatest day, but it wasn't a bad day. All I've been, listen, y'all, I am dead set on winning this Powerball or something because I need to be independently wealthy. I cannot work like this for the rest of my life. So all I've been doing is listening to affirmations and meditations about winning a Powerball or winning the lottery because I need to tune in with my higher people and find out what them numbers is. I need six numbers, people, six of them, so I can just play them over and over and over again. Because I can't take this. I cannot work the rest of my life. I'm too old to be working. I already quit. I'm just ready to be done with it. Or listen, they've been talking about OnlyFans. I might have to put these feet on OnlyFans. I get them done every other week. I might have to put them up there and see what they hitting for, see what kind of money I'm getting because I just cannot take this. People, it is working is overrated. People, just overrated. Definitely, I want y'all to know that. All right. Oh, grilling. Yo, you grilling the works. All right, Quinn. You making some desserts? I know you making some desserts, Quinn. You've been reading a lot of affirmations. I listen to them as I go to sleep so that when I wake up, I'm in a good mood because sometimes I wake up and I be like, Lord, I got to go deal with these people. But when I listen to my affirmations on it, like I tell you, I have a playlist that's about 8 hours long and I just listen to it over and over and over. Like I just let that play all night and it's good. Like it's about healing your body with your mind. Like, and it just tells me all night, my body is capable of healing itself. My cells are working at full power and they heal themselves. My body is receptive to healing. So I listen to a healing video. I listen to an abundance video. I listen to all kinds of videos. Like it's just 8 hours of just powerful, powerful people telling me how great I am, how wonderful I am, how magical I am, how exceptional it is to be me. And so I wake up like, girl, you popped it today. So that put me in a better mood, and I don't be ready to just reach out and touch somebody through the screen. You said cupcakes are picked up and banana pudding. All right, then. We ain't got no desserts. Listen, y'all, I baked chicken today. Didn't like how it tasted, so I ended up turning it into chicken tacos. I was just not for it. And I didn't even want the chicken tacos. I really want some seafood, so I might be making some seafood. Um, oh, okay. He just tell you what he felt like eating. I was asking everybody what they eat for the holiday. Miss Bonnie. Are you making cake or some kind of dessert for tomorrow? Or are you cooking anything?
Are you
Can you hear
talking?
me? Yes, I'm sorry. I said it real fast. It's fine. Are you cooking anything tomorrow or
No, no,
um,
no.
me? Technically,
It's
me either. But listen, fries here they do barbecue. They do ribs, so I usually just go and buy two slabs, one for me and one for Brandon, and then we'll eat that, and I'll make some sides if I feel like it. But if not, then we'll just whatever. I'm just not
no,
into it. My mom made a big deal out of every single holiday. We got a new outfit. We celebrated. What if it was fireworks? We got a ton of them. If it was whatever it was, my mom celebrated to like it was no tomorrow. And I just don't do that. My son is just.
no. I've
And then I got you for a general.
never been a big one for celebrations like that. It just didn't grow up like that, so you know. I mean, I did as much as I could for my children when they were little,
Uh huh.
as far as taking them to fairs and fireworks and that kind of thing. But once they were old enough to do that themselves, I was like, I've done
I'm
mine.
over Miss Bonnie. Like I can't do it no more. I can't do the fire. I don't even want to go as an adult because I know a lot of people who be like, "Oh, I'm going to Detroit for the fireworks." But I can't even do it. I'm just not interested. Listen, if I get on YouTube, I'm gonna get a whole summary of it from my house, and I can just put it on TV and watch the whole thing. I ain't even gotta be outside with the people. I ain't gotta worry about
Exactly.
parking. I ain't gotta worry
Well,
about nothing.
plus for me, for the last 10, 12, 15 years, I've had dogs that were frightened. So
Oh
I
yeah.
had to stay home and just hold my animals so they don't freak. I mean, the last two that I had, I had to medicate them and sedate them. And
Oh
even
wow.
after that, I had to hold them so tightly because they would just shake. And Arizona is really bad. Um, and I've lived
And
a
you
lot
know
of,
they just legalized where you can do it here.
well, I tell you, the whole time I lived there, it was the worst I'd ever had. They just, I maybe it was where I was living because the first year I was there, the guy behind us, it was like living in a war zone. I mean, I sat in the middle of my bed holding my dogs so they wouldn't just die. I mean, I really was afraid they'd have a stroke or a heart attack.
That's another reason I don't need a pet. Just know I'm not ready for it. This little fish over here, every time I wake up, he just be watching me like, are you gonna get up and feed me? I guess I'm about to get up and feed you.
Well, I have, my new little Charlie, and I have the fireworks that we have had around because, I live in an area that's full of young military men who are just still getting the handle on their testosterone. There are bombs going off all the time. So I'm just,
Where you live?
where do
You said
I'm
several key
Vincent?
words. Young military men getting control of their testosterone. I just want to
Yeah,
know
I live
what
in
area of the city this is. I don't think I have.
Clarksville, Tennessee. It's a
Oh, that don't sound like
military
the place.
base, it's
Um,
Army. And man, yeah, I wish I'd visited before I'd chosen where I was living.
Latrice, I got you on the list too. Wait, I lost your comment. Let me put it back up here. I got you for a general. Is it Latrice? Yes, I got you. Okay. I raised 3 kids. I'm selfish too. Exactly. Pet stage. Yeah.
And that's how I had gotten, after Bobo, after I lost him, I was like, I'm okay with that one. This is kind of cool. I don't have any responsibilities. And then, of course, my sister went, Here's a dog for you.
No, my son wanted a dog all his life, and I never got one because it's too much responsibility. When he was little, he was too much responsibility. It was like, soccer and this and that, and I just didn't feel like doing it, so I just never
Well, I
did it.
understand. I had always had a dog growing up, and so it was just a standard,
My mom did not do that. We were not having no animals. No, she wasn't at all. All right, Miss Bonnie, if you want to go ahead and get started on Quinn, we are ready. And then after that, after Quinn, it is Dominique, then Tina, then Latrice. So I have 4 on the list. If you have a question, go ahead, put your question on there. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let everybody know we're on here. And then we're gonna
Okay.
go ahead and start.
Angel Spirit Guides, we are talking to Quinn Lovely, and we're going to do this for her greatest and highest good. What messages does Spirit have for Quinn Lovely? Thank you, Angel Spirit Guides, for your guidance. For the greatest, for the greatest and highest good, Quinn Lovely. Quinn Lovely. Okay. What have we got here? Are you not feeling appreciated, Quinn? I see where you work well with people and that you are a positive, optimistic person. But I have a card here that's telling me that you're just not feeling appreciated at all. Let me see what else comes up here. Thank you, angels. Quinn Lovely, please. Quinn Lovely. Whoa, okay, let's see. Is there some sort of conflict you're involved in? Let's ask for another card, please. Angels, may I have another card for Quinn Lovely? Feeling, ooh. All right, Quinn, are you feeling left out of things? There's some sort of conflict. You're not feeling appreciated. I've got all this stuff. So what's going on? Come
Yeah,
on,
I got
level.
a lot of swords.
What?
I got a lot of swords for her.
I've got a lot of wands, and then I've got, I mean, I've got that, and I've got Six of Wands in reverse. I've got the Five of Wands. Now I do have at least the Star and the Three of Pentacles, but it's these others, the other three, that I'm like, what's happening?
She said
So
work has
work.
been up and down.
Okay, so this must be about work then. You're not feeling appreciated. You're feeling like there's some conflict and you're feeling left out. But you do work well with people, it says. And you're more of a positive person, but staying away from the messiness. All right, but the messiness is still there. Oops, there we go. Are you a Cancer, Quinn? You don't engage. That's good. What
Hello,
sign?
Cosmic Apps. Yes, we are doing free readings.
Ooh, Quinn. Oh, Quinn. Quinn. Are you Cancer?
Oh,
Yes,
July 10th.
ma'am. She is, huh? Okay, well, I got you showed up, but right after that, I've got new love coming. You know, I don't know you enough to know if you're married, single, or, you know, whatever. But that just showed up. Let's see what else comes up. Angels, Quinn Lovely. Anything else for Quinn Lovely? Ooh, Knight of Cups. That's Angie's favorite card. That's Angie's
You know
absolute.
how much I love a cup.
Yeah. It depends on what's in the cup. Um, well, this is pretty. You have a guy that you're dating. Aha, there it is. Let's see where this is going. Come on, angels, tell me more. Quinn Lovely. Oops, okay. Well, you're patient. I can see that. Ooh. King of Cups. Emotionally intelligent, protective of his family. Have you known this person a long time? What's his date of birth? Is he, let me see here, Pisces, Sagittarius?
Hello, Charvet.
You've 20 plus years? Okay. Well, that explains that card. Six of Cups. What are you digging in? Okay, he's Libra. Okay. Don't have a Libra card, but that's okay. I do have a Sagittarius. That just means you're patient, though. I mean, everything else is right on point here. It is telling me to let you know to get grounded a little bit more. Get your feet in the dirt. Go buy a plant, play in the dirt. Go put your feet in a stream. Oh, celebration of love coming up. Okay. Got a dog digging in something back here. Anything else you want to tell me? Last card for Quinn. Last card for Quinn. Last card for Quinn Lovely, please. Thank you, angels. Aha. A new beginning. What in the world are you digging at? A new beginning. I've got an Ace of Swords. A lot of truth with that. This all looks good, Quinn. I mean, especially when it comes to a celebration of love after everything else that came out. I'd say that relationship's going somewhere. I hope this helped you. Stay away from that stuff at work, okay? You don't need that negativity in your life. Don't engage.
I
Okay?
know, I know,
He's
Quinn.
talking marriage. I knew it. I knew it. I just didn't get my marriage card, so.
That's because I don't think that she's ready for that. Because my
Well,
cards are saying no.
she doesn't have to be ready for it to have it come out, though.
Um, I did a past, present, future because I know her very, very well, and I've read her many times. So for your past, I got the King of Swords, so that's very logical, rational. Um, uh, you're a very, forward thinking person. You seem to be strong willed. I do know that you're strong willed, but um, like your decision making, like you know what you want, you kind of stick to it, and you think far ahead. You're like, okay, you're thinking about, seasons ahead. Like you're thinking like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, gotta do that. So that's your past, that King of Swords, that, logical thinking, that rational, that, this is what I want, this is how we're gonna do it, this is the plan that I have, this is how we're going to accomplish whatever we're gonna do. Your present energy is the Ten of Pentacles, so I assume that you're not having too many money issues. Everything seems to be going well in the money situation. That's a good thing for me. Tens is the end of a cycle. It's also like for me, I like pentacles because it's earthly things like blessings, things that you can see, feel, touch, hear, things that you can grab hold of that are tangible for you. So I like that. And then in your future, I got the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords. And so the reason I said, when you said he's talking about um marriage, I figured maybe you're not ready for that and you're going to have to let him down, and that's going to be a heartbreak, but I don't feel like it's your heartbreak. I feel like this Eight of Swords is you feeling like you don't want to get into that trap again because you're recently, you know, single, and you're just not ready for that at this time. So I think that you're just trying to kind of figure out where you want to go. Like you like dating and you like having somebody in your life. You're just not ready to put that ring back on yet. Yes, DeMarco. Everybody, please look at the marker that's going across the bottom. It says type your question to be put on the list. Don't ask, can I be put on the list? Just type your question and I'll put you on the list. Okay. Um, so I just don't feel like you're ready or you're moving in that direction um to be married, but you're enjoying the dating, you're enjoying the variety, you're enjoying the tension, you're just not ready for it, and that's kind of what I get. But then I also thought it was gonna she said I told him we'll pin that for later. Exactly. But I also wonder, is your son going away? Okay, so remember I told you, Miss Bonnie, like six of us had kids and they all graduated in our family. This is one of the six.
One of them.
Okay. So is your son going away to school? Like, is he leaving? Because because that was the other scenario I got. Is that a little bit of your heartbreak? Is that baby boy, that your oldest is going away to school and maybe he won't be at home all the time? So is that a little bit of your concern? Is that he won't be there? He's going away to school. Is that some of your concern? Because I thought maybe that was it too. But no, I feel like it's the relationship thing because you feel tied up. I don't feel like you would feel so bound in the situation with your son. Like it could be a heartbreak, but I just don't feel like you're staying for 2 years and leaving after. Okay, so cool. You're fine. So I feel like the heartbreak is the relationship, like you having to tell him and him being persistent. Like I feel like it's gonna come up again, it's gonna come up again, and you're gonna get to the point where you're just gonna be like, you know what, this just isn't conducive to my time because you're looking for something that I'm not, and I'm just trying to kind of, figure out where I'm going, and you're just not ready for what he's ready for at this time. You're trying to get your bearings as a single person, as a mom, and you're just not ready for that level of commitment again at this time. Exactly. That's what I thought it was. Like, hi, St. Augustine. Demarco, did we talk about your court date last time? I feel like we keep talking about this. Okay. You know what? I got you on the list, Demarco. Okay, so yeah, Quinn, I think it's already come up twice. Exactly. So I feel like you're gonna get where you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm over it, I'm done with it. Let's just move on. I'm gonna have to find somebody else because I just cannot deal with you and this. question over and over again. So that's where I feel like it's going with you. Not a lot of like the finances. Again, I feel like that's going good, and you're gonna um and you're gaining some momentum in that. I don't see anything on the job front. I don't see any money or anything coming in. I mean, I don't see a new opportunity or anything coming in. I just see that things are pretty good there. You're stabilizing, and you're just not ready for that level of commitment. So I hope that helps you out, and I hope you have a good time while you're in Maryland. Tell everybody I said hi. Okay, Charvie, I got you on for um on the list. Stephanie St. Augustine, I got you on the list. Um, Cosmic, I got you on the list. You wanted to know about your finances. Okay. All right. So next up is Dominique. Miss Dominique, are you here for your general? After Dominique, it is Miss Tina, then Treese, then DeMarco, Charvet, and St. Augustine. So that's who we have on there now. We have 6 people on the list.
Okay, so Dominique, General. Dominique Jones. Angels, we're talking to Dominique Jones. For her greatest and highest good, what can we tell her? Dominique Jones, please. Thank you, Angel Spirit Guides, for your guidance. Dominique Jones, Dominique Jones. Thank you, Dominique Jones. Things are about to get real easier for you, Dominique. Wow. Okay. Are you Scorpio, Dominique? Dominique Jones, please. Just her greatest and highest good, Dominique Jones. You're Capricorn. Okay, thank you. Last card. Anything else? This is telling me that they want you to take a new road. You have been in a state of transformation. Something's changed within you, and they want to see what it is you're passionate about, and they want you to follow that passion. I don't see financial issues because you've got the King of Pentacles here. That's a lot of wisdom and it's abundance. But you do have the Death and Rebirth card. That's all about transformation. Got the Queen of Cups. That's Cancer. That's unconditional love. Last card here for Miss Dominique Jones. Thank you, Angel Spirit. That's for the greatest. The Hierophant. Are you in a relationship? I could rearrange this as a relationship. Do you know Dominique, Angie?
No,
No.
not personally, no.
Okay. Are you in a relationship, honey? I am for the past 14 years. Okay. All right. There's a lot of love there. The Hierophant is present. So I'm not sure if this is a marriage relationship or if it's just a relationship that's been there. And it's possible that things are going to change in structure, that things are going to become more spiritual, more committed. That's the sense I'm getting. It could just be that you're married. I don't know. Um, Again, what I'm getting is they want you to follow your passion. Okay, things like I said, things are going to get easier. I hope that helps you. Long time dating, 4 kids, pregnant now with twins. Oh dear God, let's pray for you. Dear Lord, you have 4 kids and you've got twins coming. Oh my God, you're
All
up.
my eggs, all my eggs just ran to hide. Like, nope.
It's like, oh my God.
They were like,
Oh,
we will not be fertilized. We're not doing this again, ma'am.
holy mackerel, honey. God be with you.
Exactly. Everybody like, what? Wait.
Especially after already having 4. Now, if you're going to have twins, have them first because you don't know any different. But after, ooh, sweetheart, we lost our past baby at 2 months. I'm so sorry. That's hard. My children went through that, but then they had a rainbow baby. So I'm guessing your twins are rainbow babies then. Um, yeah, congratulations. Like Quinn says, wow. Um, God be with you. You're either going to drink or up for sainthood. We're not sure what yet. God be with you. Now, she may be really happy, okay? Um, they're rainbow babies. Yeah, see,
Oh, okay.
my youngest granddaughter was a rainbow baby. So they're very special. Very special.
Wow, that's a lot of babies.
That's a lot of babies. Yeah. Wow.
Okay. So what I saw for her, because I had the other cards out and they told me to get the light seer zero out, and I don't like that because that's my deck that has to do with love. And I said, here go Miss Bonnie with the love. But the way they showed it to me was like a person on a raft. So it's a wooden raft. Just it's not a whole boat. It's just a raft, and you are tied to a post that's at the shore. So half of the raft is in the water, and half of the raft is on the shore. So you're halfway in something. You're halfway out. It's an emotional situation to some degree, but you're fighting your logical and your emotional side of it because the water's clear. You can see what you need to do. You're just not setting sail to go out and do whatever it is, like you're wondering, is this something that I want to do? Is this something that I can take on? Like this is a raft and I'm going onto the ocean. Is this a task that I can really take on? So I don't feel like you're really ready to do whatever this is, or to make a decision as to what this is, because you're just sitting there. The raft isn't moving and you're just sitting there kind of content. So you're waiting on like life to make the decision for you. You're not going to make the decision anyway. I'm just going to let time pass, and when it happens, it happens. Kind of like if I'm pregnant, I ain't got to make no decision. The baby gonna come either way. That 9 months gonna come, and the baby gonna come. So you're deciding not to make a decision on something, but they're showing me the moon card. So that's intuition, but it's also like something that you don't know, something you're not aware of, or you're not, or that fight between that cardinal. Oh, you know what? It's that fight between that cardinal and that spiritual side. That's that water and that land fighting each other, and you don't really kind of know what to do, or how to move forward. You said you're in a relationship for 14 years, so I was hoping that it wasn't you kind of deciding whether you didn't want to be in this relationship anymore. So I don't feel like it's that, but there is something that you're trying to decide. Is there contemplation about moving and you don't want to move? Because I feel like there's a home time feel and a family tie, and you don't want to, and maybe your counterpart wants to move. Is that correct?
Wow. Not a good time to do that. Was going to be 6 kids.
Exactly.
You
What's
kind
the
of need
ranges on
that
them,
family
Miss Dominique? I
support.
just want to know, like, do you got some teens? Are they all littles? Like that's a bit. And you know what? I used to want 4 kids until I got pregnant the first time, and I ain't want no more. I was like, I don't want to be pregnant no more. And my doctor tried to convince me, oh, Angie, once you had a baby, you gonna be all fine. No, no, I'm not. And so I said, Doctor, yeah, if I get pregnant again, you're gonna be my doctor. Every time I get pregnant, you're gonna be my doctor. He was like, bring that girl that paperwork so she can sign this paperwork so she can get them tubes signed. I don't want to move. No, I knew that I didn't like it. Everybody be like, oh, I love being pregnant, feeling the baby grow. Absolutely not.
I definitely feel that way. I do feel that way about the relationship.
This is thick.
Whoa. 6421 and twins? Oh, babe. It's not a time to deliberate about a relationship.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what it is. She's not, she's trying to decide whether she wants to do this or not. Like I feel like the dad is happy about it. He seems to be a little bit committed to it, but you're kind of like, I don't know what I want to do. But could it be a little bit not postpartum, but the loss of the child that's still lingering, and you're just having some emotional issues about the loss, and then it, you don't seem to be making a decision. You're just like, okay, let's just ride this out, and whatever decision happens, happens. You don't seem like you want to make a decision either way because you don't want to break anybody's heart. And you know what? I put the cards back because the Three of Swords came out, and I put it back for heartache. And I was like, no, you wouldn't tell me to get the love cards out to give her a heartbreak. That doesn't make sense. So I just felt like, oh, okay.
Is there any last cards?
Okay, it could still be that. Okay. So I don't feel like you're going to leave. I just feel like you're having that kind of, you know, how am I going to move forward? What am I going to do? That's that weariness that I get of the Nine of Wands. But I also get the Sun card, like things are going to get better. You're going to get over this hump and things are going to get better. You're going to figure this out. But right now it's just a hard time because of the loss and because of you're pregnant again. So emotions are still fluctuating.
Oh,
And I
hormone.
think the baby was only 2 months when that baby passed. So, you got all that fluctuation, all the things that you're going through. And twins, it seems like double trouble, baby. That just seems like more double the emotions. Like, listen, my husband probably would have left and came back after the kids was born because he just couldn't take it. If I was pregnant with twins, my
Oh,
husband
the
probably would have just
hormones
been like,
just
I'll
kill.
be back.
And I would either kill somebody else or, it's like
Exactly. Exactly. And I don't want to get birth
hormone.
in jail.
Honey, just hang in there for now, okay? You don't want to make any decisions on these hormones. Holy
That's
mackerel.
what I feel. That's why she's on the raft and is tied to land. But I feel like her higher power is holding her. Like, we're not gonna like I feel like
Yeah,
if she floats out there, she's just gonna get lost on the water. She's not gonna
yeah,
have because it's a raft, it's not a boat, so she's just gonna get lost on the water. She's just gonna kind of be out there not knowing what to do. So just kind of relax and let this kind of pass through.
right.
You may need some grief counseling. You may need to talk to some other ladies who've had loss like that. That usually helps out a lot. I do get the Page of Pentacles, so that's good news coming in about money or something to do with some kind of opportunity coming up for you. So I do feel like you're going to get some kind of information coming up about or some kind of good news coming up. Is it that you're going to find out? Hey Victor, is it that you're going to find out what the sex of the babies are? Is that what you're about to find out? Because you're about to get some good news. I just don't know what it is.
That could
So
be.
again, the Sun card came out, so good things are coming up for you. You're just in that state where you just don't know what to do. You're in that in between stage. And so don't let the weariness take over, which is easier said than done, especially when you're pregnant. You got all the littles that
Oh,
still need your
yeah. And
attention,
you're due
and
at
it's
2 months.
summer break.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. So you got a lot going on, and you don't really probably get a lot of me time. And look, I can't even tell you have a glass of wine because you got two littles who can't have no wine. Lord help the child.
Um, I pulled, I pulled out the Lanciers also. And it's ironic that I got the same kind of cards. I got the 6 of Swords saying, things are going to get easier. I also got the Chariot, though. That's saying things are going to move. I have the King of Cups again. And then I also got the Moon card. So I want to know, is he a Pisces?
See, and they showed me the moon card in the beginning, but I had got the Three of Swords and the Knight of Cups, and I put both of them back in there real quick.
You're just awful. The King of Cups and the Moon card can represent, they both represent Pisces. He's a Leo. Okay, that's fine. Well, then this is saying listen to your intuition. And honey, I second what she says. Just lay on that raft and just go with the flow. No decisions for at least the next 2 years.
While you figure this out, if things are going to get better,
Yeah,
it's just that time. You got grief, and and you know what, that fight could be your grief and your joy. Like, I'm celebrating these, but am I really forgetting about, like, a
It's
lot
a
of times we think that if we don't, if we're not constantly dwelling on the grief, we're forgetting about our loved one that passed on. But our loved ones don't want us to remember like that. If you were to pass on, would you want your family to remember you in their grief or in their joy? I want my family to remember them and how funny I was, how caring I was, all the things that I did, not in the grief of losing me, just all the things they can remember, and to be more like, some of the things that I did. So don't remember me in grief, remember me in joy. So that's what we're saying to you, is like, you're at that really pivotal stage where you're going through grief and joy of a new kid. Plus you got the
right.
littles, plus this long relationship. 14 years is a long time. And so there's the highs and lows. So your things are going to get better. We both saw things getting better. Miss Bonnie saw the chariot. So I like, that's victory, and that's forward movement, and that's fast movement. So I like that. And then
As
I saw the sun card. So it's
well, if you
coming.
think about it, when twins happen, there's going to be a lot of fast movement. Okay. Um, yes, I just really think that, like she's saying, and having lost a child, I can say this: the grief comes in waves. Okay, I
Yeah.
don't know how long ago it was that you lost the 2 month old, but that grief takes a long time and it comes in waves. There's no predicting it whatsoever. And here you're fighting in yourself. You're like, how can I be happy when I have all this grief? And the grief is, how can I mourn when there's all this happiness? You are in such conflict.
But you know what you could do in order to honor the child? You could get a bracelet with her name on it. You could get a locket with her name on it. That way you have something close to your heart. Some people are into tattoos. You can get a tattoo. It's not that you're forgetting her. It's just that you are, you're moving forward in a joyful manner and not thinking of the grief of it. So do something that gives you a little memorial to her, or gives you a little memory that you can have, and you can just kind of, when you have that grief, just kind of rub that bracelet, or rub that locket or whatever it is, but don't dwell on it and think that you have to stay in the grief of it. You're not forgetting her. You're moving forward with life in joy. And this is just how you can do it. So do something that represents her life, or was it her? I think it was a her. Yes, forget her. That represents her life, and then allow yourself to live in your joy. Don't feel like you have to live in the pain of it. Okay?
Yeah, I also want to remind you that, we come into this world with a contract. This is why we're coming in. So that child came in with the knowledge that they were going out at 2 months. There was a purpose there. Their purpose may, now I'm not saying it is because I don't have that wisdom, but I'm saying it may be so that you would enjoy these twins that much more. Okay, because you already have 4 kids, and then having twins, it could have really been a chore. But think of it, you've lost this child, that makes this even sweeter. Okay.
And stop blaming yourself. I feel like you're blaming yourself. I should have known. I should have been there. I
Oh
should have figured
no,
it out. I shoulda, coulda, woulda.
you
You
can't do
listen, and I feel like you're a person who has some kind of higher power. You're not you don't get to decide the life and the death. So
that. Of course,
however this happened,
love.
stop blaming yourself.
She took you out of depression. You had no postpartum with her. Well, that's good, but now you have something just like postpartum. Okay. And yeah, do not blame
Don't
yourself.
blame yourself. There's nothing you can do about it at all. Hi, sugar darling.
Please, good God, say a prayer for you.
So all of you, if you could send Miss Dominique some positive energy on the situations that she's going through, that she makes it through this pregnancy well and
Please,
healthy, and that she also gets through this grief, because she'll never get over it, but she'll be able to manage it a little bit better.
yeah. And Dominique, stay in touch with us, please. Okay. I'd like to keep in touch with you.
Yes.
Um, you can
Come back
always,
and let us know, like, when you find out what you're having. Do you know what you're having? And then, like, just like how things are going, just come back. We're here every Wednesday at this time. Miss Bonnie was on this morning. That's her normal time, where she does love readings in the morning. People remember that, in the morning, not in the afternoon.
the Grim Reaper of Love.
Exactly. So,
Please keep in touch.
somebody like people are saying, they lost their child and they're making it through. So just go ahead and know that you'll be fine. You'll make it through, and everything will work out for you. For future forward in the joy of your new child, and do something to commemorate your
Two
loss.
girls. She's
Oh,
having
you're having
two
two more girls? Oh,
girls. Aw,
good.
I
Here
never
you
got.
go.
Oh, that's just wonderful. By Pink. I love Pink.
Thank you. Everybody's sending you positive energy, and I hope you can you receive it and you're open to it, and that you have a great, that everything starts to pick up for you, which we saw that it is. It's just you not feeling the guilt. One, get over it. Not get over it, but you know what I'm saying. Don't keep blaming yourself for it, and then know that you're going to have highs and lows. Some days are going to be great, and some days are going to be a little harder. Know that it's the those are just the cycles that you're going through. You're never completely over it.
No, and what it is if you can imagine a baseball inside of a pickle jar. That baseball's going to take it all up, okay? That's your grief right now. It's taking up all your life, okay? But as you live, your jar gets bigger. The grief doesn't shrink, it's still the baseball size. But because your life experience gets bigger, it helps to weave it into the fabric of your life.
Exactly.
Believe me, honey, my son died 10 years ago and he was 30. That doesn't change the grief at all, whether it's 2 months or 30. I'm just saying that the waves come and you feel like you're drowning in the beginning. And it takes a long time for them to start separating out. And even when they do, you never can predict when they're going to hit. I wish there was a way. In fact, I'm in the process of writing a book about it. It's about grief. So maybe someday.
Exactly. Wishing you well, Miss Dominique. I hope that you have a great rest of your pregnancy and you come back and let us know. If nothing else, just to absorb the positive energy of the group and to just enjoy the group. I love just being around our group. They are very, very positive and supportive.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
So it was nice meeting you too, Miss Dominique. Well, no, we've met before, but it was nice seeing you again.
and feel free to come on in the morning. We would support you and envelop you with love.
One of us is on every single day. I think we got every single day covered now. So
Do we
one of
have every day now?
because Miss
Saturdays have
Susan
covered.
does Saturday. Yeah, Miss Susan does Saturdays.
Uh huh. Okay.
Yep. So we have every 7 days a week somebody from our group is on. So if you are if you're subscribed to my channel on YouTube, I always share whoever's live. I always share their stuff. So you'll know. I always share and let you know that they're live. But also if you're on my side, subscribe to Miss Bonnie, Calling All Angels 1111. If you're on Miss Bonnie's side, come to my side, A5Says, and share. And then if you go through our through my list, you can just subscribe to some of the other people are on there. Okay. All right, Miss Tina, you're up next. Latrice, you're after that. DeMarco after that. Charvez after that. Stephanie's after that. So if you're still here, I got you on the
Tina.
list.
Tina Tops. Angels, we're talking to Tina Tops for her greatest and her highest good. What can you tell me, angels? Enjoy the energy. Okay, angels. Tina Tops. Thank you, angels. What can you tell me for Tina Tops? Tina Tops. Tina Tops. Tina, tell me what sign you are, honey. Tina Tops.
Hey, Janie. Is it Janie? I think that's what it is. Hi, Dale. If you all have a question, just post it. Like the sign says, type your question and I'll put you on the list.
Tina Tops. Angel Spirit. Thank you for your guidance. Tina Tops.
She's a Taurus, Miss Bonnie.
Thank you. Tina, are you kind of feeling kind of blasé? I always describe this particular feeling like looking in a closet full of clothes, but you can't find anything to wear. It's just that feeling. Um, I almost get the sense that your guides are holding you back for some purpose. But you've got the wheel of fortune here, so things are going to move, but you have a tower. So something big is about to happen. Something big is going to change. Let's see what else I can find out. Thank you, Angel Spirit Guides, for your guidance. Thank you, Angel Spirit Guides.
Got you on the list, Janie.
Whoa. Tina Tops. Tina, are you in a relationship? Hmm. Um, hmm. Okay. Are you in a relationship? And if so, is it a serious relationship? Um, I have, Miss Angie, you'll know what this means. I have a Four of Wands here. No, the person I was dating moved. Well, you're going to find somebody, honey. I just heard that this big change in your life is going to add stability. Anything else? What can you tell me? Oh, ow. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt when he, you're not healed yet. I just got the Three of Swords. But I do see somebody here coming. And that person's kind of head over heart. Air sign. Gemini, Libra. I don't think I'm getting any more cards. I think, whoa, as soon as I say that, oh, you're feeling, okay.
Hey, Lewis.
You've got this big burden.
Hey, Miss Brenda.
You feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Things are going to change. If I can give you any encouragement here, things are about to change and things will move forward. I see a lot of good coming. But I can see where, you've had pain, you've been through, you've lost a love, you've got this heavy burden, you're feeling stuck. Well, things are about to break. Okay? And I will share with you in the future, you do have a Four of Wands. Four of Wands, there are 4 commitment cards in the deck of tarot. That is one of them. And that indicates the most stable relationship you can have. Think of 4 legs on a table. It's a very stable foundation. It's also, for me as a reader, the card of marriage. So you do have that in your future. And with that, I will turn it over to Miss A5Says.
Francine, I got you both on the list. There's 8 people or 6 people ahead of you. So, Miss Tina, okay. So what I saw was you know how you get ready to get on a plane, and you know how you've seen the ladder that leads up to the door where the plane is? It's like you're up on that platform and you're ready to go, your bags are packed and you're off and ready to go, but there's no plane there. There's no airplane there, you're just there. And then you just kind of look around like, okay, that's that Ace of Swords, that's that clarity. There's no mode of transportation. There's no way for me to go. You were trying to go somewhere and it's not time for you to go. So you turn around in a little sadness and you come back down the stairs and you realize it's not time for me to go. I feel like you were planning on doing something and you cannot, you're figuring out that it's not the time to do it. It's not the time to move. It's not the time to travel. It's not the time for you to go. That's the three of wands. You're waiting on something, planning, thinking about it. No, you've already planned because that was the two of wands. This is the three of wands where you are waiting on those things to start coming towards you. So you were ready to move forward on something, and your divine timing is saying no. That's why there was no plane for you to go, because you were about to take a mission, or you were about to take a journey that you weren't ready to go for. And it seems like it was going to be a long journey because you were getting on the airplane. So for me, motor transportation it's a big difference. So you getting on a plane mean that you had a distance to go and you were trying to get there quickly. So I don't know if it was you thinking about going to see that lover that left, but it's not time for you to go. And they're saying no, you can't. No, don't go. So you're being held back and not being allowed to move forward and wherever you were going on this journey at this time. I feel like could it also be the move that you decided you weren't going to move out of your place? It's not time to move, because I know you were trying to move. And so that could be it too, is that you're not getting ready, you're not going to be able to move. I also got the Queen of Wands, which is very nurturing, very loving, but it's also usually that single, that working mom. She got her hands in a whole bunch of everything. She's taking care of the family. She's taking care, she's working. She's taking care of the house. She's making sure everybody's needs are being met and that everything is organized and well taken care of. But um, you're just not, you're ready to take a journey that you were not allowed to be able to take, is how they're showing it to me. Or you're ready to make a move that you weren't ready to move. And so I get that you're not going to be able to make this move. I don't get any cards of sadness. I just get a card of clarity. Like you're going to figure it out. Like, you know what? It's not time for me to go. And then I got that King of Wands. So that's a perfect pair, a King and a Queen of Wands. So that could be the lover that Miss Bonnie was talking about, that I did not want to reach into that love, but I got that king and that queen. So that's a pair for me. So when you get two of the same thing, that's a pair. So you could be getting somebody just as nurturing as you are, and who's ready to move forward with you. You pull back a little bit because of this heartbreak, because I got you in a hermit mode, but you're learning from your lessons. You're learning from whatever you felt like were mistakes. And what they're saying is these weren't mistakes. These were just lessons that you had to learn along the way. And so
Oh, oh,
you're
oh,
you're having your life experience, and you're trying to figure out how to move forward.
okay. Did you see where she's saying long distance?
Oh, okay.
That's why she got up there. She was ready to go. There was no plane.
And then okay. So that's what I thought it was.
Uh-huh.
Were you going to see? And then I thought also it might have been the move, but it's him. Okay. And so this right here feels like the new love that Miss Bonnie was talking about. Like maybe like it's just not gonna work. And so somebody nurturing is coming through that's going to meet your yin for your yang, and you're going to get what you want. But they're saying put your needs a little bit first. Like you're learning. I got to think about me a little bit more than I think about not necessarily everybody else, but I got to put myself first sometimes because I haven't. And then the overall energy at the bottom of the deck was the Two of Cups, which is that partnership, which is that, you know, soulmate, as
Yeah,
they
it is
say.
that, you
So
know.
so I feel like exactly, Victor. Don't rush into it. You tried to rush things. Oh my gosh, listen. As soon as you said I tried to rush things, Victor was saying, "Don't rush things." So we get it. So just let things play out as they need to play out, and things will happen the way they're supposed to be. Again, that is the best little thing right there for me. That's a sneak love reading for me when that perfect pair come out for you. But again, you're reflecting on the things that have happened over time, and you're making better decisions for you in the future. Like you're learning from your wisdom. So again, take it slow with the relationship thing. Somebody is coming for you. Just be mindful and let yourself heal so that you're not broken when this person comes, or you're not kind of like, oh well, my last relationship came, and so I'm painting. I'm seeing this relationship through the eyes of my old relationship. So you want to give everybody a fresh start. And so they're saying, take it slow, allow yourself time to heal, and allow yourself some time to move forward. And then when you're ready to move forward, that person will come to be your yin to your yang. All right. Oh, he talked. Hey, Miss Angels. He talked about coming back, and you tried to rush the process. Exactly, Victor. Put the brake on. So just slow it down. Allow things to happen naturally and organically. Your higher power knows that you need to heal a little bit because they keep showing me a wound right here that is that has the little steri bandages on it, and that you're trying to that needs a little bit more time to heal over your heart. So that's your heart. Yeah, that's the heart side. So give yourself time to heal, and then things will work out for you. It'll get better for you. Okay. So I hope that helps, Miss Tina. It's always good to see you. We still waiting on you to come to class. So come on into class on Tuesday night. All right. So Latrice, you're next. DeMarco, you're after that. Charvet, Stephanie, Janie, Brenda, Francine, you're all on the list. If you're not here when I call your name, then we're just gonna move past, and I'm not calling you 15 times. I'm calling you a couple times. Boom, boom, boom. If you're not here, we're gonna move on to the next person. Okay. So Miss Latrice, are you here? Are you ready?
Latrice, Latrice.
Oh, thank you, Miss Angel. I mean, thank you, Angels, for coming in and wishing us a good stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
She's on Twitch. Is that Twitch? Yep, she's on Twitch.
Go drink a lot of water, honey.
Listen, those liquid IVs have been my friend because I'll be like, oh, I'm hydrated. And then I'll get that headache and I'll have that liquid IV and I'll be perfectly fine. Like, that's what I needed. And I
You
didn't have
like
it.
that liquid, Ivy?
I do. Yep. I got cherry, I think it was, and it is amazing. I love it.
Cherry now?
Cherry, yep.
See, when I did it, they only had like lemon lime, I think.
Nope, they got you. I heard the firecracker kind was good. The red, white, and blue firecracker. I heard that one was good. But I got the
Red,
cherry this
white, and
time.
blue. What would
It
that taste like?
it's called firecracker, but it's when they show it, it's the red, white, and blue kind of popsicle that they show it as. So everybody says it's good. So I guess it's supposed to be like that popsicle.
I'll have to try some of that now. It's coming out with more stuff.
Yeah, they
That's
have all kinds of flavors now. You can even buy the variety pack that has all like 3 or 4 different flavors in it.
ooh.
And Amazon Queen.
I'll have to look for it now.
Oh,
Thank
she said it's a caffeine withdrawal headache, so
you.
only
Ooh.
Advil will help. Ugh, caffeine
Again, I will
withdrawal.
just tell you, water. That'll help you.
All right, Miss Latrice, you're not answering, so I guess you're not here. We're going to move on to the next person. DeMarco, are you here? Charvet, are you here? Stephanie St. Augustine, who's here? That's who's next up on my list. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Oh, Victor said he loved the orange one.
Orange, huh?
All right, DeMarco's here. He wants to know how his next court date is going to go.
Court date is going to go next week. Angels,
All
DeMarco.
right, everybody's here.
Oh, DeMarco Pettiford. I've read you before. Okay, court date next week. Angels. Can we get information on how this court date's going to go? For DeMarco Pettiford, please.
DeMarco, is it a settlement that you're trying to get to money that's coming? I feel like I asked this question when we did your general about some money or a settlement, and you were kind of like, oh, no, I don't know anything. Like you were kind of like, no, that's not happening. But I feel like a settlement's coming because I got the Ace of Pentacles.
I got the Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, okay. Hey, Joe Gofo. Joe Gofo? I have no idea.
Jogofo. Ooh.
Oh, is that
Okay, I got the Wheel of Fortune. So that's saying,
Oh, I like those cards, Miss Bonnie.
thank you. I like them. You don't use them frequently, but that's the back, and they've got all kinds of different.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, they're the ones that Victor wants to know, and I haven't found out yet because it didn't come in a box. You
Oh,
know,
Victor will never
but
know.
they're
Oh, you know what you can do? If you take a picture of the card, like the front or back of it, and then in your on your phone, hit that little not the microphone, but the little camera for your Google search, and it'll upload that picture and it'll
image.
show you.
Okay, thank you.
It'll
Yeah,
show you, like
I
it'll
know
find
it's.
everything that matches that and tell you what it is.
Yeah, I think I've had them not super long, a couple years. You know, I just haven't used them a lot. It's like one of those things when they tell me to use them, I'll use them. So I've been using them today. Okay, so DeMarco, I think things are going to go well.
Oh, okay.
What am I seeing? Violated what?
But is it some kind of money? Are you suing them for money? That's what I'm saying. Does it have to do with money? Because I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles.
Talking about settlement. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. It's going to go your way. I think you're going to be okay.
okay. So I feel like money's coming your way. Like this is the eighth. This means that prosperity, a fresh start, money coming your way. So that's why I said settlement, because I feel like you're going to get some money for whatever this situation is to make it right. They're showing me the justice card, so I feel like you're going to get
Oh,
um
wait. Typo. They did not talk about settlement.
I feel like when you go this time, that may be something that you're going to talk about, because I do feel like money's going to come in and it's going to be a settlement for it. I feel like there's a lot of anger in there about it. I got the devil card. Um so I'm trying to see if it's pessimism, or is it addiction, or is it some kind of restriction, or like why is the devil card here? Wait, it looks like we got a squirrel. Let me
Squirrel.
We'll see. She hasn't asked anybody to come into her inbox. I swear, if you come here and start asking somebody to go into your inbox, I'm gonna block you so fast. So don't start. You can say hello to all these people, but do not get in here asking them to come into your inbox, because I can see it already.
Mm-hmm.
You will get blocked faster than somebody solicited me for money, because it's not gonna happen. But I got the devil card, so that's pessimism for me. That's some kind of addictive addiction, or some kind of addictive situation that's going on. But I do get a settlement. I got the strength card. Like this has been a long journey where you've had to be strong and you've had to really work hard at it. But go ahead, Miss Bonnie.
Oh, I was okay. Marco.
She said we got the devil.
These cards are slippery. It drives me crazy.
I just get a lot of anger.
What?
I get a lot of anger and I see red.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just seeing that it's going to be really slow. I've got the Knight of Pentacles here. Very slow, very methodical, one step at a time. And that's kind of how the courts work. Very slow. Um, so I don't get the sense that this is going to end quickly, but I do get the sense that it's going to work out okay. Yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot from the deck other than that. And the cards I got were very specific. Wheel of Fortune is about abundance and movement. Knight of Pentacles is about being very slow. Okay, I'm going to let that go.
I'm not
Can't
saying that
hear.
you don't have. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss Bonnie.
That's okay. Now I can hear you. Mute
Okay.
microphone.
Oh, sorry. I kind of get, and I'm not saying that he doesn't have a reason to be. I get a lot of anger, and that's kind of what's driving you forward right now. Like you're so angry you can't really see clear as to what you want to do. Like vengeful, because I keep hearing vengeance is mine, and if you let this play out the way it's supposed to, you'll get what you're asking for. You'll get the justice. Like I see the justice card, but it's flipped backwards to me because you're so angry right now, and you're so I wanted to go this way. I want to make them pay. I want them to know what they did wrong. And I'm not saying that you don't have a reason to be angry, but they want you to see it from a different perspective and see it from just getting the justice, clearing your name, getting things to move forward the way you want to, and not so much anger, because sometimes anger clouds our judgment and we don't make the right decisions. So that could be this devil card that I'm getting here is that anger. And then I get the strength, and the strength is you working through that anger to find a better way to do it. And again, I'm not saying that your anger is misplaced or that you don't have a reason to be, but it could be clouding your decision making and how you want to move forward because you're so angry about it. Um, did you go through a lot of lawyers? Like a lot of people didn't want to take your case, and then you finally found someone to take your case? Because I feel like you had to go through a lot of people before somebody actually wanted to take your case. Okay. Victor saying he's getting childhood traumas too, and why me? So I'm wondering, did you have to like go through a lot of attorneys before you got somebody who would take your case or who you felt comfortable enough to move forward? Or are you doing this on your own? Is that why they're telling me to tell you to use caution and to kind of be a little bit less angry about it and to see things clearly from a justice standpoint and not so much of an emotional standpoint? I got the Eight of Wands, which means that there is going to be an acceleration in things happening, but I don't think it's going to accelerate to the point where it's going to end and you're going to get what you want. It's just going to be an acceleration to the point of you're going to get a lot of information coming at you fast and you're going to have to figure it out. And that's why they want you to be in a strong, clear mindset, thinking logically and not so emotionally in this situation. But again, I do get the money coming in. Again, slow. Aces are beginning. So you have to have an ending. And I truly don't see an ending. I just see a long process where it's going to take you working through these emotions, working through this situation. So your next court case isn't going to give you a lot of progress, but again, have a different approach about it and decide what it is that you want. What is it that I ultimately want out of this? Do I want to clear my name? Do I just want this settlement? Do I just want vengeance on them? Do I just want them to pay? And so once you decide how you want to move forward, then you'll have a clearer mindset as to how what to focus on, because right now you seem to be focused a little bit on anger. Okay, you're filling out a lot of it on your own. Yeah, okay. And that's why they want you to be a little less angry about it so you don't make so many mistakes. And so when you go in there, because I feel like you get a little bit flustered because you really are passionate about what you're going through and you really probably have suffered an injustice, but because of the high emotion, it's hard for you to express what you want to say. It's hard for you to get someone on your side. And then you also feel like the system is stacked against you with people not hearing you and giving you the justice that you need, and you're trying to clear your name. So focus on clearing your name versus getting vengeance on the people who hurt you. Yeah, exactly. Do you see them dropping the case? I see them prolonging it and hoping that you'll drop the case. Like that's what I get. Like it's going to be a long timeline, and maybe if we prolong it enough, he'll drop it. So I don't see them dropping it, but I do see it being prolonged to the point where it frustrates you to the point where maybe you want to do it, or them giving like, is there false evidence being presented against you? Because I get like all of this evidence is coming through. It's stuff that you're going to have to sift through and you're going to have to sift through it with a clear head in order to present yourself correctly. And so I feel like you're going to get a lot of information, but it's going to be so much, it's going to be overwhelming, and you're going to need to have a clear head. Like, I don't feel like you have somebody standing in your corner helping you to work this out. And if you're filing the paperwork on your side, it means that you don't have a lawyer, and then you do have this stacked against you. The machine is stacked up against you. You don't have anybody who could do this pro bono. You don't have a legal services group in your area that can help you out. I remember when I lived in Michigan, we had a legal services in our county, like Genesee County Bar Association or legal services, where they would help you out on certain cases. So maybe you should reach out to them also. But again, it's the emotion that's tied to it and you not being able to express yourself in a way that you need to. So I hope that helps you out. But again, your case isn't going to end on the next one. It's just going to be prolonged a little bit. And you know what? It may even be a continuation. You may not even have the next court date. They may just continue it on and that'll frustrate you some more. But it'll also give you some time to kind of sift through and find your direction. So I don't even know that you'll have the
Third
next court date.
attorney.
Yep.
Third attorney? Why? Why is it the third attorney? You
They
just got
violated
a
your
new
rights.
one.
You keep saying that, but you need to be able to express that to someone in a way that they want to help you out. I feel like you go in and go guns are blazing, and if you come in with that vengeance, I don't want to get wrapped up in it because it seems like drama. You may have a good case and you may be on a good standing, but these are public defenders, but it seems like the anger that you have is keeping, so the case isn't over. You said they violated your rights, but the case isn't over. And so you don't seem to have a good rapport with your people. Like there seems to be, like you just need a different way to express yourself in a way that people want to help you out. And I'm not saying that you're not a good person and that your passion is misguided. It's just all in your approach. Like if I'm your public defender, you come in and be like, "Oh, okay, well, my last two people did this, this, and this, and they ain't helped me out, and I don't think you gonna help me out, or this is what they did." Like I don't want to get involved in it if I think that you're going to be a hard person to deal with. And so that may be it. Like your emotions are so high, you present as a difficult person, and so they pull back or they don't give you as much attention as they should be giving you. Okay. And is this a drug case? Because is that the addiction that I'm getting? Is that what it is? Is this a drug case or something to do with narcotics? All right, well, that's what I got for you. Like, I don't feel like your next court date is going to happen. If it does, it's just going to be like either a continuation or more of the same. You're not getting what you want. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's the addiction I kept getting because I kept saying no. They're harping on this addiction. Okay, all right. So, again, you're very passionate about it. Bring down the passion level, be a little bit more logical about it so that they can go ahead and help you out. Okay. So
Yeah.
maybe construct a timeline, maybe put your evidence in a way that is logical for people to follow so they don't feel like they're being overwhelmed and that you're coming at them from all different directions. When we're passionate about things, sometimes we say, and this, and this, and this, and they did this, and they did this. Present it in a logical way so that I want to be on your side.
Think about passion is emotion, okay? That doesn't work in the courts. You want head over heart. So think about it. You're logical. Take the emotion away because that's not going to serve you well.
Exactly. All right. So I wish you well. Come back and let us know. But again, I feel like if you come back, you're just going to tell us that the court thing didn't happen
Yeah, to be
or that
alone.
the court date was postponed or something. You didn't get the result that you want. So it's going to be a long journey, but change your perspective on it and things will start to work out. See it as justice, not revenge. All right. So Miss Latrice never showed up. So I'm going to take her off the list. Charvay, you're next. Stephanie St. Augustine, you're after that. Janie, Brenda, Francine, in that order. All right. And we've been on a little bit over an hour. I am very tired. So in about 40 minutes, Miss Bonnie, we will be done. Miss Bonnie done been on here this morning and this afternoon. So we got about 40 minutes. So if you're trying to get your questions in, get them in. We got 5 on the list right now. So only a few more after that. You're welcome, DeMarco.
You're
It's always good to see you in the comment in the chat. And let the universe take it away. Exactly. Oh, Victor, I like
very good,
that.
Victor. You
Yeah,
ought
let
to
the
write
universe
some
take it away. A
cards.
lot of times we think we know, and the universe is like, listen, just work with me. Just see it the way that I'm trying to show it to you, and it'll all work out. I like that, Victor. That is very, oh, I love it.
Universe, take it away.
All
Calgon,
right.
take me away.
Listen, I had to let the universe take it away today at work. Listen, I almost went to our website and was like, well, let me see what other jobs they got available. Then I remember if we change departments, we got to start coming in. Like if so, the department I in now is all work from home. If I change departments, I got to go
Ooh,
hybrid 3 days a week in the office.
ooh.
And our office is over by the Mayo Clinic, Miss Bonnie.
Oh, wow.
And you know where I am in our two.
That's a long distance.
Exactly. All right, Miss Charvet says she wants. Am I saying that right? I feel like I ask you that every time. She says she wants a general.
Charvet Stalker wants a general. Angels, we're talking to Charvet Stalker. What can you tell me for her greatest and highest good, please? Charvet Stalker. Angels, for your guidance. Greatest and highest good. Oops. Oh, you've got love coming, honey. I got an Ace of Cups. You've been working really hard. I've got an Eight of Pentacles. Charvet Stalker. Charvet Stalker. Charvet Stalker. Got the Hierophant. What is your sign, dear? Are you Taurus? Are you Cancer? Pisces? What are you? Thank you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
For you, what time is it where you are? Victor's in Sweden, is that correct?
What?
Where's Victor at?
Sweden.
Sweden? Okay.
Um, it says a yes here. Yes. What was the
Oh,
first thing?
yes, I was saying her name correctly. I asked her how you
Oh,
pronounce her
I
name.
gotcha. Okay, I was trying to figure out what sign she is. Of the cards that have come out, first of all, there's like I said, the first card that came out was the Ace of Cups, saying that there's new love here. You've got the Hierophant, which is Taurus. You're a Cancer. Okay. Looking for love in all the wrong places. I've got the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords can be interpreted in many different ways. Okay. The standard is that there's somebody being deceitful around you. It can also be seen as a card of strategy.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. That's exactly
What?
the card that I saw was the Seven of Swords. And when you said it, I was like, wait, did she just say Seven of Swords? That's exactly. Okay, go. We're right
Yeah.
there, Miss Bonnie.
Seven of Swords. And so I'm trying to determine. I've also got a Seven of Wands, which is about, setting your boundaries and being willing to defend them. But you've got this Ace of Cups, so I don't know um, if you've got your boundaries set. You need to lower them just enough to let the Ace of Cups in, but you need to keep your standards high enough that the Seven of Swords stays out. Okay? The Eight of Pentacles is here, saying that you work diligently, you work very hard. But we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is spiritual. It's about a spiritual journey, a spiritual mentor, a counselor, somebody you've learned from. It's about the structure in society, the structure in your relationships. Um, maybe you're got new love and you're dating once in a while, and then maybe things are going real well, and you decide, let's just date one on one. Oh, she's making all kinds of faces over here. What is
Because
going on?
all I got was swords, Miss Bonnie. Like every card in here is a sword.
Wow. Okay. Well then, I'm gonna let you take it away, sweetheart. Um, See where you go with it.
So like immediately I heard know when to hold them, know when to fold them. And then they showed me the Seven of Swords. And so I thought, oh, that's that strategy. No, and that's so when you said it, I said, oh, okay, that's strategic. Okay, okay, okay. Um,
Well,
and
see
so
what I heard in the very beginning was looking for love in all the wrong places.
like knowing when to walk away, know when to hold on, knowing when to walk away. So strategy, how are you going to move forward? But then I got the Three of Swords. So when you were talking about the relationship, I said, so is she talking about leaving somebody or walking away from somebody? And the other question I was going to is this person younger than you a little bit? Because I get a younger
Ooh,
person because I got pages. I got two pages and I feel like they're younger. Like this person is a younger person.
go
So,
girl.
so, um, and then I got the Five of Swords, which is again a winner. That's a loss. but it's also conflict. So in that situation, there's a winner, there's a loser, and there's somebody that's just kind of in between. And I feel like you're going to come out with a victory, but there's going to be casualties along the way.
Yes.
Yes, he is younger. This person is younger, is what you're saying to me. So I get that. Like you're ready to walk away, but you haven't really decided. You're trying to find out how you're going to walk away. Do you two live together and you're trying to figure out how to separate? Is that what's going on? Like I feel like there's something that's holding you together because they show me things being intertwined like this. And so it's hard for you to move away. And so you're trying to figure out how to untie yourself from this situation and move forward. And I feel like these pages, it's a young person, but there's information that's going to come. You don't live
No.
together. Okay. All right.
Okay.
But there is something that is tying you together. There's something more than just a relationship that is tying you together. But there is going to be heartbreak, but I feel like it's going to be on their part. Like they keep showing me that one little girl on that meme where she like the little boy is just crying his heart out and she's sitting in the back of the truck like, and she gives no care about his feelings. She's ready to move on. And it just is what it is. I done told you if you didn't get it right, then I was gonna move on. And so you seem to be the one that's ready to move on. And you're just trying to plan how you're gonna walk away from this situation. And like maybe you have a little birdie in the background who's been waiting or who's trying to get a little chance with you. And you like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. And then I got another little somebody, something on the way, or something in the wings that could possibly be something. I want to explore it, but I also want to make sure this one is done because this person is younger, but he might be a little cray cray too. Is that kind of right?
Uh,
Your daughter is, wait, what? Oh, your daughter's what's holding y'all together. Damn. Because I'm like, wait,
oh,
your daughter got
gotcha.
the cray cray. Okay, that's what it is. Because I knew it was something that was intertwining you and you're trying to walk away from it. And I do feel like you have somebody waiting in the wings. Miss Bonnie, you said something about a new love coming.
Yeah.
So I feel like the new love is coming because I got an ace of swords too. That's that clarity. And you
Uh,
decide, you know what, my happiness is worth all of this. So I feel you're all up in your head trying to figure it out. All these thoughts. How should I move on? When should I do it? How should I say it? Should I do it now? Should I wait till later? How's he going to react? How's this going to happen? Is he going to have a problem with my new person? Is he going to cause trouble? Like you have all these things going on. And ultimately, when you get to that clarity, you go decide that you need to move on for you. You can't stay in it for his emotional need. Like you're ready to move forward and you're going to go ahead and do that. So the heartbreak is going to be on him. The loss is going to be on him, but you're going to get that clarity because you got these two, you got this page
Julie.
and you got this.
Hey, Jules.
Cut the
Cut the
cord.
cord.
Exactly. So I feel like you're going to move on. It's just you getting the courage to be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and go. I can't think about what it is. And like I feel like this person is kind of high and low on their emotions, like they're giving, and then there may be a little cranky. And so you're tired of the emotional roller coaster too, because they show it to me like this, like a wooden roller coaster going up and down, and you never know. They might just decide to set fire to the roller coaster and burn down all the emotions and then totally have no emotions for you. So I feel like it's a complicated situation, but you're getting to the point where you're like, you know what, my happiness, my joy is what I need to move forward, and I need a healthy relationship for my daughter. So ultimately, you are gonna walk away, you are gonna have better, but it's just you being strategic in how you do it, like not with so much sass, but in so much. It's not me. I mean, it's not well that truly it's not you, it's them. But it's not you, it's me. I just don't think this is the time. I don't think this is working out. Like you're trying to get your speech together is how you want to break this off, but also explore this new situation without them knowing about this new situation because you're ready to move on and you think this new situation is going to be better. The new situation doesn't seem like it's going to be your forever, but it is going to be maybe like a summer fling, like get you over that hump
You want up?
or be a hump.
Come here.
I'm just saying. So new love is coming, but I don't feel like this new person is your forever, just somebody to get you, over this little situation so you can move on. Exactly.
Ooh, child, things are going to get easy.
Exactly. It will. So enjoy the ride of the new love. Go
Yeah.
ahead and end that old situation. I'm just saying. It
Uh-huh.
looks all good for you. I don't feel like this person is going to be violent. I think that you're worried about, like, are they going to be drama or something for you? And for a minute they may be, but eventually they'll just kind of fizzle out and move on, and you'll have your peace. Just don't throw your new relationship in their face, and be kind of, mindful during visitation, or whenever they come, to discuss the kid. But I feel like ultimately the new person is going to be very supportive of you, because I do see a husband coming for you, but later on. I don't feel like it'll be in 2024. I feel like you'll probably meet that husband in 2025. But don't think that means that in 2024 you won't meet anybody else, because I already feel like you got somebody waiting in the wings, and Miss Bonnie already saw the new love coming. So I feel like all of those are just place fillers for that 2025 love that's coming. So I feel like the husband, or the more permanent longevity of a relationship, will be in
Yeah,
2025.
I got the Hierophant too. So,
Yeah. So it's coming, but I just don't feel like it's gonna come right now. You know, the longer term, but
well,
the
yeah, right now you got to kind of get things in order.
right, in decency and order. Let me go ahead and shut this down while I kind of tiptoe into this one. But it's all looking good for you. I'm happy for you. I'm excited, child. All right now, good luck. Look, I love love, just not when you ask me about love.
Oh,
I
God.
love joy. And listen, I want to come to the wedding, because listen, when y'all get married, or when y'all get ready to do y'all little commitment ceremony, go ahead, call me. I'll come on down there to Michigan to it.
Yeah, well, Miss Angie and I, we're sisters from other misters. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. We be right here all the time. You see how excited I got about them cars? Like, Miss Bonnie, that's my car. We right there. I'm telling you, we be doing it. We be doing it.
Okay, so who's next here?
Stephanie St. Augustine is next, and she said she wanted to change her question to a general, because she wanted to know about employment, and that's fine. We'll go ahead and change it to general.
Okay. All right, angels. We're talking to Stephanie St. Augustine. Saint Augustine? Saint Augustine.
St. Augustine.
Saint
I kept saying St. Augustus too. It's St. Augustine. Listen, when
Okay.
she first came on here, I said it wrong 50 times. And then I was like, wait, let me look at it correctly.
Saint
Augustine.
Augustine.
Yeah.
Okay. Angel Stephanie St. Augustine wants
You're
information
welcome, Survey.
on employment.
Dale, did you give me a question? Oh, anything for the near future. Got you. I had to make sure.
Well, I got the Fool card saying go ahead and take a risk. More swords and more swords. Is this something that you're losing sleep over? Because they're telling me that you're overthinking this, and you're up at night, and that you really do need some rest. Whoa. And things are about to change big time. You got a tower here. Thank you, angel spirit guides. Stephanie St. Augustine. Okay. Yeah. They're saying, okay, you need to get some rest. You have this big change about to happen. You need to do some soul searching about all of this. The first card that came out, though, was saying, go ahead and take that risk. But you also have, isn't this a cool tower card, Angie? Look at that.
Oh, yes. I love the gold and black. That contrast is beautiful to me.
Yeah, isn't that pretty? So, yeah, you've got this big change coming. So, and I think it's this change in employment, but you need to do some soul searching about all of it. Last card, please. May I have a last card for Stephanie St. Augustine? Last card for Stephanie. Wheel of Fortune was your final card. Abundance and moving forward. So things are going to go okay for you. As you see the change happening, and they're saying take that risk, and things will work out. But along with it, do some soul searching. Okay? I hope that helps you. And Tag, you're it, Miss Angie.
Okay, so I get um okay, because I got stuck on the employment and I couldn't get off of that. And are you refusing to relocate, Miss Stephanie? Are you supposed to be relocating somewhere and you're not going it? And they're telling me that the reason you're not finding a job where you are is because you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be moving. So are you someone who's supposed to be moving somewhere and you haven't done it yet? Like whatever you're supposed to be doing, you haven't done it yet? Is that what the issue is? I'm getting that you're supposed to
Ooh.
be relocating. You're supposed to be somewhere else. And the reason that you can't find the job that you want because it's not in the city that you're in. You're supposed to be somewhere else. And if you get to where you're supposed to be, the provisions are already, oh, so you just moved. Okay. Okay. So the
Okay.
provisions that you want are there. So the job should be coming for you because they kept showing it to me as, but did you move where you were supposed to move, or did you settle for some place that you weren't supposed to go? I feel like you're supposed to go to a whole totally different place. Like you're either leaving the state or you're leaving the city. Not like, oh, I'm moving from one house to another. I feel like it was supposed to be a drastic change.
But need to move out in like a year.
Okay.
What?
Because they're making it right. Okay. So that's what they're making it seem like you moved, but it still wasn't the move that you were supposed to make. And that's why when you said I moved, they were like, nope, that's not it. You're not getting what you want because you haven't, the provisions aren't there. Like, you're in Bethlehem and you're supposed to be in Jerusalem. Like you're supposed to be somewhere else and you're not where you're supposed to be.
Staying at Grand.
Oh, okay. I remember this. Your grandmother has, or is it grandma? Somebody has, I remember somebody has an trust, but that's not where you want to be. Are you the one that's trying to go to Florida or somewhere? Because they keep showing me water, water, water. You by the water and a lot of sunshine. And sunshine and water for me is kind of like Florida. They either show me oranges or they show me that water. And I feel like you're supposed to be near the water. And because you haven't gotten there, the provisions that you need aren't there yet. But once you get to where you're supposed to go, then you'll do it. But you're such a logical person. You want all your ducks in a row. You want everything to be perfect. I want to know that the house is there, the job is there, the blah, blah, and those
Well,
are all logical things to say, but they're telling me that sometimes you just have to take that adventure and move forward. And that's the thing, you're not taking that adventure. They show me you in a chariot, the victory is yours, and they're ready to move forward, but you're turned around the wrong way. You're facing the
see,
back of the coach.
that's why I got the fool for her. She's supposed to take the risk and go.
Oh, you live inland by
In
the mountains. Okay. And that's why things feel like you're being suffocated and you're not being free because that water is where you rejuvenate. That's where you ground. That's where you
Are
find
you
who
a
you are.
water sign, Stephanie?
She says she loves the water. And I got goosebumps on that. So you really, that's where you rejuvenate. That's where you're refreshed and
Oh,
you're feeling cooped up. You're feeling stuffy. Like I feel dust all in your lungs and everything.
that's how I regenerate. What do you say?
Regenerate. Miss Bonnie, I love the
Regenerate.
water.
I need to
Our
get to
sisters, Miss
the
Bonnie,
water.
I'm telling you.
I
Love
miss
the
my
water.
Florida.
And I feel like that's where she's supposed to be. And until she gets where she's supposed to be, it's not going to happen. So maybe if you put your focus on where you want to be and the opportunities will come up for you, you just triple earth sign. God,
Ooh,
dog.
God. But you love the beach. Well, that's okay. Earth signs can love the beach.
Oh,
Triple.
and listen, if one of your earth signs is Capricorn, baby, you want things so rigid and in order and scheduled and just boom, 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 boom. It's got to be in a line. You just ain't moving. Everything got to be just lined up so perfectly. And look, these cards making you nervous right now because you don't like it. They got to be perfectly aligned up together. One can't be taller than the other. Ooh, I know it.
Virgo.
I know it.
Virgo's got to be right there in every
It's
box.
got to be boom, boom, boom. It can't be one higher than the other one turned this way. Like I just made your nerves twitch by putting them cards like that, and they weren't in order.
Oh, I
I got the Two of
understand it.
Cups. Is there a love waiting for you where you're supposed to be, or some kind of partnership waiting for you there? If it's not love, then it's definitely some kind of partnership or some kind of business opportunity. Exactly. So what they're telling me is, are you applying for opportunities where you want to be? Not settling for where you are. This is where I want to be. Am I applying for opportunities there? When I decided to move here, I applied for opportunities here, Texas, and Nevada because I knew I wanted to be on this coast. So I tried. Oh, dang, you got some. Oh, you got
God.
some hard ones. Exactly.
Wow.
Look, go back and ask your higher power. Can you change one of
Listen,
your
what
sides?
I can tell you about Florida is number one, it's very expensive. Number two, they have this weird sense of looking at it like there is what they call the sunshine wage, meaning you're going to make less because it's nicer to live here.
Oh,
And that worked way, way, way back, but it doesn't work anymore. Okay, so
it's a very
they're struggling
touristy, you
because they
know.
need to pay better,
Oh.
and it's over flooded with people
Well,
right.
heck, she in San Diego right now, Miss Bonnie, so she playing a pretty penny too.
What in the hell does she want to go to Florida then? San
Where you
Diego.
at in San Diego? It's water around you.
Yeah,
I thought you was landlocked somewhere in Arizona. You got some
that's what.
water around you.
God help you if you're in Arizona.
But I do feel like you're supposed to be on a different coast. I don't feel like you're supposed to be up here. But is there other places that are a little bit more affordable for you, like the Carolinas, like somewhere along that coast? Because I do feel like you're supposed to be on the East Coast. Is that where you're trying to be on the East Coast? Because that's what I get the feel that that's where you want to be. Um, Warmer water, because I don't get that chill of that colder water on that West Coast side. So I get warmer water. And maybe even island life, but I don't feel like I feel like you want to be surrounded by water at any given time. And I do feel like maybe you're just you're the jobs that you're taking are jobs that are available. I applied for this job, so I'm gonna take it. Not that it's what I want. And if you're not applying for what you want, then that's why you're not getting what you want. You're just like, I need a new job. I need to make some more money. I'm gonna take this one because it pays a little bit more. More money is 50 cents more. You need to be specific about how much more you need. I need $5,000 more per year. I need $20,000 more per year. I need this. I need that. Because your higher power, remember, owns everything, is able to give you whatever you want. So when you limit yourself, when you limit your higher power through what you can accomplish for yourself, you limit the opportunities that you have available. So state what you want and make it and make it clear.
Born to be wild.
Born to be.
Born to be wild.
You know what? Her picture kind of looks like that too. Like she's a biker person. Do you have a motorcycle or do you like to be on a bike? Because I get a very adventurous person out of you. You just are kind of smothering that under a wholesome life. And if you could be out there doing what you want to be, you would just be out there like just kicking it. You would be adventurous. You would be like zip lining. You might be skydiving. You might be doing it all or something along that lines. You're very adventurous and you're just kind of living but under the radar right now because you don't think that you can. And they're saying you can't. The reason you can't is because you don't believe that you can. You have to believe that you can. Remember, everything that you see, everything that is started in somebody's mind and they decided to make it come to fruition. They decided to act on something to make it happen. So if you want it in your hand, you got to at least, think that it's possible for you to have it. Okay. And then Don's book, Miss Bonnie, you got Don's book out? Oh, I got it right here too.
Here we go.
There it is. Ultimate Power Within, Unleashing the Magic of Affirmations. I'm telling you, change your life. Don's book will change your life because you'll start to believe that it's possible. You'll start to believe that it's for you. You'll start to believe that you don't have to just survive. And I lived in survival mode for a long time. When my baby was a little, when I adopted my daughter, I lived in survival mode for a long time. And it's hard to, once you start to thrive, to realize, whoa, I'm not just surviving, I'm thriving. And you always fall back on those habits of, wait, I got to make sure. I got to make sure. And so you need to learn how to thrive. You're surviving, but you got to see yourself, you're surviving, you need to see yourself thriving, moving forward, making leaps and bounds, and believe that it is possible. Is there some kind of business that you're trying? Like, are you a tattoo person? Are you a Reiki person? Like, what is it? Because I feel like you want to or do something on your own. You just don't see yourself being profitable with it, and so you're not pursuing the thing is that you want.
She feels like
Surviving
she's
over
just
it.
surviving. Single
Exactly.
parent. Yeah.
Oh, that is so
We've
hard.
both been there.
Listen, it took me 3 jobs at a time. And listen, I had to scrape and cry and listen. And the cycle kept happening over and over and over because I stayed in a poverty mindset. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Finally, my guys came to me and told me that was a shadow that I needed to deal with, that they were dealing with me. They brought it to my attention. You're in a poverty mindset. You're doing better, but you're still in a poverty mindset. Live a little, excel a little, build a little. And so you got to see yourself in a positive mindset and out of that poverty mindset. Stop surviving and start thriving. See yourself as moving forward. You would like to do okay because I see the business, but you don't. And I'm not saying quit your job and just go and be like on the side of the beach, thinking that everybody just like if you build it, they will come. Be practical about it, but get like people have to know what your business is. I can't come to your business if I don't know. Me, listen, I've been on this live with Dom almost 3 years. Okay. We did 200 and something hours worth of free lives last year and the year before that. Me and Dom. Because this is what I want to do part time. So in addition to the two other jobs I have and the readings that I do personally, we do this
Yeah.
once or twice a week. So you know what I'm saying? It's all in, and I get it being a single parent because I'm a single parent too. And my son just happens to be of the age where he's a little bit more self-sufficient and he doesn't need me for so much. But it was all in me deciding that that grind had to have a purpose. I need to build a savings. Okay, I got the savings. And so then I said another guy, I need to build, I need to do this, I need to do that. And so the job that I got, my son would sleep. So I would work overnight so he wouldn't miss me or he wouldn't know I was gone. So it's all about being strategic. And that's how they're showing me your partnership doesn't have to be with another person. It could be with your spirit team. Are you reaching out to them? Are you listening to them? And they're telling me, as a matter of fact, no, because you're not focused on where you want to be. You're focused on where you are, and you're thinking, I can't get out of this. So you're just circling around a drain, waiting to be sucked in. And they're saying, no, we've stopped the drain. We stopped pulling you down. We're trying to build you up, but you keep circling around the drain because you can't see yourself in a better place. You have to see yourself in a better place and know that it's right for you to make that decision. Again, yes, Victor, cut the cord, but cut the cord on that poverty mindset and see yourself moving forward. It took me a long time and a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of working hard to get myself to this point. And so I know what you're talking about. I mean, when I say a lot, 2 jobs, going to school, making sure my son got back and forth where he needs to be, sometimes not having enough money for food, not having enough money for rent, getting evicted, rebuilding my credit, filing bankruptcy. I mean, you name it, I done it and I done had to do it. But now I'm at a point where I see my future the way I want it to be. And I surrounded myself with people who were not at my level. I started building people who were above where I am. When I say Don has been very impactful on my life because he gave me a business focus to look forward to, how to build a business, how to set a mindset for looking at things differently on how to build your future. So get with people who are above where you are so you'll have something to strive for and they'll give you different things to be. And I'm not saying that the people that I hung around who were on my level and we were all kind of in that same single mom thing, looking for love, trying to struggle and take care of our kids. We all helped each other out in any way we could, but we also needed something else to look forward to. We were all in the same circle, struggling with the same thing. We needed somebody else to show us or to see that there was something else to strive for. So change your circle of friends too. Strive for people who are doing what you want to do or who can help you to move you forward, who can introduce you to things that are where you want to be. You want to do a holistic business? Are you are you hobnobbing and socializing yourself with people who are in that business? Are you going to events where those people are so that you can be known, so that you can be out there, so that you can be seen? Listen, when Don invites me to an event, I don't care what it is. It could be somebody's baby's christening. I'm going because there's going to be people there, influential people, important people. And if I go enough times, which I have done, people start to remember me. People who are in government, people who are in different levels of business start to remember me. And when I need them to look favorably on me in the future, there they go. Those are people that, oh, I remember her. She knows such and such. She's this, she's that. And so associate yourself with people who are where you want to be. You need more. Exactly. 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 She said, "Find Your People" by Drew Holcomb. This is a book that Donnie is recommending for you. I think is that what she's saying? Is that a book?
Uh-huh.
Exactly. So and Victor saying, ask your spirit guides for help. Listen, listen. I know this is how people think they gotta approach their spirit guides. Oh, Father God, I think I just need your help. Can you please? I'm standing here in the need. I'll be like, look, this how I talk to my guides. Listen, this ain't working. Obviously, you're trying to teach me a lesson that I am not getting. Show it to me a different way. 1 + 1 don't equal 2, but 3 - 2 does equal 1. Or 3 - 1 does equal 2. So maybe I need to get rid of somebody, and that's what I did. 1 + 1 wasn't equaling 2, but 3 - 1 equaled that 2. So I got rid of that person, and I started to thrive. That's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, oh no, Miss Julie said that's a song. It's not a book. It's a song. It's a
Oh,
song.
Find Your People. Yes,
Okay.
that's right. It is a song. I should have known better. Julie is all about song.
Exactly, Victor. Remember this, your guides are helping us from the spirit world. So they can see things better than we can. And I tell my guys all the time, this just isn't working. This is what I need. I need you to move me forward. I need you to help me. I need you to teach me a different way. I need you to give me something tangible. Talk to them like they're a friend, like they're an advocate, like they're your person that is helping you to move forward. Stop being so formal with them. If this was your good friend, would you come to them? Oh, Miss such and such, I really am in need of something. I just stand. No, girl, I need you to help me out. I'm moving. I need you to help me to move. Can you come over and help me? Can you do this? Can you, like, speak to them like they're regular in a way that is understanding for you, that feels comfortable for you, so that you can receive the information that you need to do. You're a little like everybody's so formal with their guides or with their higher power, and they're saying, no, you don't have to be. You don't have to be like that. You can just approach them regular, and they will come to your need. So this is what I would tell you to do. What's my next step? Ask your guides, what's my next step? And if they show you water, or they show you a move, or they show you an airplane, then no, okay, then how do I start to move forward with that? How do I move forward productively? This is where I am in a poverty mindset. How do I move forward productively and get out of this poverty mindset to see myself in a different way? So that's what they're saying. When you find your people, you find yourself. I like that.
That
Miss
is
Tony,
good.
I like that. And
Well,
let me
it's
tell
a
you,
group.
this
You
group,
gotta
this
find your
JSS
tribe.
group, this Just Spiritually Speaking group, listen, best group of people you could be with. We got some scragglers here and there, but the core group of us,
The core group is the best.
exactly, exactly. And just so everybody know, all y'all the core group.
Yeah.
But we bounce things off of each other. We help each other out. We help build each other's character. We help build each other's self-esteem. We help build each other's, belief in that things can happen for you. So find the people. Like, if there's another event that's coming up that's holistic, go to it. There's got to be free events that you can go to for people who are doing what you're doing, and you can make those connections. You can volunteer with somebody. You can ask them how they're doing, how they got started, where their connections are, and then you build your connections. And then next thing you know, bam, I'm growing. Listen, how did I get on live, Don? How did all of us get on live, Don? Don just decided to hit record, and we all jumped on the train with him. And so now we're full steam ahead on this train. Wherever it goes, that's where we're going. We're full steam ahead. But you have to have somebody who gives you the vision, who gives you the tenacity, who gives you that forward thinking thought to want to do it.
Mhm.
You can't stay with the same pool of people who are in the same struggle as you. You need somebody to show you that it can be done. All right. So I hope that helps out. Family Tribe Community. I love it.
You know what? It is 10 o'clock here, which means it's 8 o'clock there.
Exactly. Exactly. We have 4 more. Miss Bonnie, if you need to go, go ahead. I'm going to finish these last 4 out. And if they're still
Who,
here, and then move on.
who
And
do we
then that's
have?
it. We have Janie Alonzo. Are you here? Brenda Costner. Are you here? Francine Parks. Are you here? Or Dale, are you here? Any of you four, whoever comes up first, that's who's getting their read. We have 4 people. So whoever's here, that's who we're reading.
And hurry it up or we're going.
Exactly. Janie, Brenda, Francine, Dale.
Okay, who's here? Janie's here. She's
All
next.
right, Miss Janie, let's do it. Oh, dang. Look, all of them here. They like, hold on,
Oh,
you
of
ain't skipping
course
me.
they're all here.
All right, Miss Janie, let's roll with it. Janie says finances. Let's roll with it.
Finances. Looking for Janie Alonzo. Angels, we're talking to Janie Alonzo. And she wants to know about finances. So, what we're looking for are pentacles here. Angels, what can you tell me about Janie Alonzo and her finances? For her greatest and highest good, please, Janie Alonzo. Janie Alonzo. Janie Alonzo. Okay, things are going to move for you. I can tell you that. Things are going to move quickly. And I've got the 6 of Pentacles. That's good. That's reciprocity. That means charitable donation. That means that what you give, you will receive. And in charity, it's tenfold in return. Janie Alonzo. Janie Alonzo.
Oh my gosh, Victor said it's 5 in the morning.
Yeah, Victor, go to bed. I was surprised he was on. 8 of Swords. Okay, you're all up in your head over this. I understand that. I mean, finances are important. I just don't see that they're going to be a problem for you.
Miss Jamie, I hope you listened to a lot of what we said to the last person because a lot of that applies in this situation too.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the poverty mindset. You've got an awful lot waiting for you. Whoops. Cards on the floor. Okay, what are you in conflict over? Okay, there's something they want you to take action on. Are you in conflict with someone?
Is it a decision card, Miss Bonnie? Did you get a 2? Did you get a decision card?
No, I've got a 5 of Wands. And then I got the Knight of Swords. So she's supposed to take action on something, but it doesn't make sense to me yet. Now, here's another card. Let's see what we got. King of Wands. I got a lot of wands. Passion.
Oh, I got the King of Wands too.
Okay. She's up in her head over finance, which makes sense. But she's got the 8 of Wands here, so things are going to move for her. I think it's her head that's holding her back. Let me see if there's anything else. Anything else about Janie Alonzo, please? Yeah, see, I've got a Page of Pentacles. That's good news. I've got the Star. That's hope. I don't know what sign you are, but I don't see anything bad. I think it's your head that's holding you back. If you remember what we were saying earlier, if you have been scratching and clawing your way up, your head is in that mode. You've got to go to the mode where things are all there. You don't have to worry about it. So I see it's all here. It's just waiting for you. What do you have, hon?
Okay. And the reason I asked, does she have a decision card? Are you refusing to make a decision, or like, is there a job offer, but you're not taking it because the hours aren't right? Because they keep showing me like 4 to 12, like it's a midday and it'll take your whole day. And maybe you have little. So is that the problem? Like there is an offer, but it's not conducive to the life that you want or to your lifestyle right now. Like maybe you have some littles and a 4 to 12 wouldn't be right. Is that it? Like, is there an offer that's been put on the table, but you did not take it and you're regretting it? Because I get the 6 of, oh, you got that too. I got that too. I got that 2 of Pentacles, and I got that King of Wands. Like you need to make this decision. Um, uh,
Use your
King of
intuition.
Wands. Oh, you got the Moon card too. And I got the 6 of Swords, which means you're transitioning from chaos to calm, but it's something about you not making a decision or you not taking something. Like I didn't get the 4 of Cups, which would have been like you refusing to take an offer or take something that is right in front of you. So there seems to be some decision that you're not making, or you're not balancing out your time. You're not balancing out your resources. That usually too is something about balance. You're
Yeah,
not balancing out your time. You're not balancing out your your work time versus your family time. There's something you're not making a decision on, and you're not making the right decision
come
because
here.
it could work out for you. So I feel like you will get, like, it's right there, it's ready and right for
Yeah,
you.
it's
You're
all.
in the leadership mindset, you're just not moving forward with it. Like you're the person that's slowing you down. Because she got the Knight of Swords, Miss Bonnie. Is that what you got?
Yes.
And
Take
I
action.
got the Knight of Pentacles, which means that it's coming. It's like persistent. It's coming, but it's very slow. But you should be moving forward. So I feel like you're the holdup. You're the person that's not
Yeah,
moving this forward
and I would
because
agree
you're
with that. She's
indecisive and
all
you
up
won't.
in her head over it.
Yep, she won't
So
make the
that's going to
decision.
slow her down because I also have the Knight of Wands.
Um, so you got all the fast moving, and I got, if you just make this decision, you can move forward. Like you need to make this decision, but because you won't, you're slowing yourself down. But I feel like that clarity that you need is going to come there. That new thought, that just boom, like I can do it. It's kind of like not seeing the doorknob on the door. Like I need to get out of this room, but how do I get out? And then all of a sudden you like, oh, there's a handle right there. I could just open the damn door and walk out. It's kind of like you not seeing something obvious that you need to do and just moving forward on it. The holdup doesn't seem to be the universe or anything around you. Everything you want is ripe and ready for you. Are you going to take the steps to move forward? It's like the job is there, the house is there, the opportunities are all there. Are you going to move forward on those things and get what you want? And the holdup seems to be you. Are you going to make the decision to do it? Are you going to make the decision to let go of whatever's holding you back and just move yourself forward? So the cards are saying, what are you going to do? When are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? If you're unsure or you think that you're unsure, they're saying, just ask. What is my next step? How do I move forward? Give me some kind of indication as to what I need to do. And I'm not going to dwell on that one long because they're clear about it. You're the holdup in this situation because you're not moving forward. So either you're not seeking a job that makes you happy, or you're not taking an opportunity that is available for you. And they keep showing me that 4 to 12. So I feel like it's the shift or something about the opportunity that doesn't fit the what you want. And so you're not taking it, but the opportunity is there for you. So that's how they're showing it to me, Miss Janie. I hope that helps you out. So the next person on the list is Brenda. Miss Brenda, did Brenda say she was here?
I didn't see Brenda, but that doesn't mean she's not here. Brenda,
Brenda
you
Costner, are you still here? I saw
speaker forever hold your peace.
Francine.
Francine's here.
So I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
Francine.
Brenda was here.
Oh, she is here.
Well, she was when Francine said I'm here, yeah, she said I'm here.
Okay. All right, Brenda. Here we go. Brenda, Francine, and Dale. Oh, yep, she's
We're
here.
gonna be here. Okay. Let me get a different deck. That deck's kind of. Let's go here. Brenda. Brenda.
I immediately heard, what else do you want us to tell you? Like, we've mapped it out for you. You've been told what to do. You've been told how to do it. You've been told where to do it and when to do it, and you're just not doing it. Like, your guys are looking at me like this. Here we go again. Let's go ahead and draw her the whole map. Let's give her the 1, 2, 3. You know how they're showing it to me? You know how they used to do the little kids puzzles to teach them how to draw, and they would have connect the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're saying, okay, let's break it down a little bit more because she's not getting it. Oh, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. It's like they've given you the map. They told you exactly what to do, and you just keep coming back. Okay, now tell me one more time what you want me to do. Okay, now tell me one more time what you want to do. And your guys are like, listen. It's kind of like a little kid coming to ask you the same thing over and over and over again, and you get frustrated. You say, you know what? I'm not telling you nothing else. I'm not gonna tell you no more. Or you just kind of you just kind of flip out on them, like, look, stop asking me the same question over and over. And that's how they're feeling. You're not listening. So why are we going to keep telling you the same thing over and over? At this point, you just like to hear us talk. That's what they're saying to me. Because they're showing it to me like, we've told you everything. We've told you how to do it, when to do it, where to do it. Like they're making it seem like they've given you more information on your situation than is humanly possible. And at this point, they're perplexed as to why you haven't made any change. What else it is that you need to know? Like, do you want somebody to come and actually strap their legs to your legs and move you forward? Because they're saying, like, I just can't understand why nothing is happening or why you keep asking this question over and over. Like, what is it that you truly need to know? So they're telling me to ask you, is there a specific thing that you need to know in order to make you be able to trust the information that you've received so far? That's what they're saying. Is there a specific question that you have? Because otherwise, they're not giving me any new information, and they just keep showing me that connected dot. Boom, 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 boom. So, Miss Bonnie, you could go if you have anything, but that's what they're showing to me.
Oh no, I didn't even go for it when you were saying this. Like, why? You know, I've
And
got
that's what they keep saying. Like, okay, what else do you want to know? The job change is on
yeah,
hold due to
I've got
others holding it
limited
up.
energy here, so why would I?
And the card that fell out, the sun card, success and achievement. So you're thinking like if you keep asking over and over and over again, that'll make the job move faster. They're saying no. Divine timing is divine timing. If there's a holdup, there's a reason there's being a holdup. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're the problem. It just means that the job change is on hold due to others holding it up. As in what? As in there's a budget crisis? Like, is it a logical reason why? And you're just questioning, I need to know the exact date. Is it going to start? Is it going to start September 1st? Is it going to start August 15th? Like, you just want to know specifically, is it there a logical reason as to why it's being held up and you're just being impatient about it? Or is it that you just don't know what the holdup is? Because I got the sun card. That's the best card in the deck, sun card. I don't even know what else to tell you. Listen, let the sun card fall off for me. I'm be like, all right, now you ain't got to tell me nothing else because you might pull out the lover's card. Nope, just go ahead and give me that sun card. I'm gonna roll with that sun card. Success, achievement, recognition, freedom. Normally, this baby is naked as a jaybird on the back
Oh
of that
dear,
horse.
how are you,
Hey,
sweetie?
Don, we're ending it up now. All right, Miss Brenda, I hope that helps you out. But they're saying like there's logical reasons as to why waiting on someone else to leave the position. So you're trying to kick somebody else out? No. Is it that they're retiring? Is that what you're waiting on, or they're waiting on their position? Like, I don't get, you're waiting on them to leave, as in as soon as they croak or as soon as they move on, you go get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, is there a hold up on their position, or are they just taking a long time? Like, what is a hold up? Maybe this isn't the position for you. Maybe you should be looking for something else. Oh, listen, Lord, no.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe what I got her doing tonight.
Exactly. Don, please come get me. Come get me, Don. Come get me. She got me on here late, and she got me on here talking about
Oh,
love.
now wait. Who's gotten who?
Oh, a new mother leaving her position.
Ah. I would look for another position then.
Right, because is she coming back?
Yeah.
Like, you have other options that you could look into. Like, don't be so pinpoint on this one thinking this has to be it when you could possibly be looking for something else. But I feel like the road has been mapped out for you and you're just a little bit impatient about it. And like you keep coming back like, okay, they'll change the information. They'll give me a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And they're saying, no, the information is going to change. Whatever we told you is going to happen, it's going to happen. It's just in their time. Listen, have you ever been told something in 2019 and it's 2024 and it still ain't happened, but you know it's going to happen? Right here. 2019, it's 2024. You talking about patience? Listen, I've been watching paint dry, lady. Okay? Okay.
Yeah.
But best of luck. I do feel like, again, this is a very question I ask my guys all the time. How do I wait productively? If I gotta wait, how do I do that productively? Listen, let me tell you, last time I asked them that, my work increased so bad, I was like, hold on. Hold on.
Careful what you ask for, huh?
I mean, work was off. Work went from get a little rest to, hey, Angie, we need this now, 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 now. Everything was now. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. I'm going to take that rest. You told me to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Pull me back. Put me back. Put me back. Put me back. All right, Miss Brenda, I hope that helped you out. And I hope that gave you the clarity that you need to know that it's still coming. Sun cards, success, achievement, recognition, freedom. Just give it a little bit more time. But again, ask, how can I wait productively and be ready to move? All right, Francine, you're next, and then Dale, you're last.
Francine, what did she want to? Oh, more finances. Okay, Francine. Angels. We're talking to Francine Parks. And she wants information on money. Money, money, money. All right, Francine Parks. Francine Parks. Francine Parks. Thank you, Angel Spirit. Francine Parks. Francine Parks.
I just put the four wands right back in the deck, Miss Bonnie.
You put what?
The four wands right back in the deck. If it come out again, then I know it's true. But I just put it right back in the deck.
Why? It's about stability.
Butterfingers, it fell out. It fell out. Fell out. It fell out. You know, wrong.
Uh, Francine Parks. Things are going to get easier, I can tell you that, Francine.
Now Miss Julie got that song stuck in her head.
Yeah. Ooh, well, we do this all the time. Every time that card comes out, it's ooh, child.
All of y'all that's talking about the finances, please buy Don's book. Please go and buy Don's book. When I tell you affirmations are a game changer, you're doing yourself a disservice if you do not go and get that book and
Yeah.
reprogram your mind to see yourself prosperous.
Yeah. Same thing here with you, Francine. You're feeling this heavy burden, okay? But what they're telling me is things are going to get easier. So what's holding it up? Oh, here we go. What did it say? They say you've got the strength for it. What's your sun sign, Francine? Whoa.
Also a little bit pessimistic too in her thinking about her future.
I've got the Justice card here.
Oh, I got that too. And I heard retirement settlement.
Ooh. Okay, I got the Queen of Wands and the Strength card. And the Justice card, but that was after that Ten of Wands. Maybe that's it. Angels, what else can you give me here? Thank you, Angels. Thank you. Be patient, they're saying. I got temperance.
Oh, that makes
Oh,
sense.
are you feeling kind of left out? Like, I've got the Five of Pentacles.
I got a victim energy. And I also feel like she's about to make a decision quickly without thinking.
Don't do that. I've got the Wheel of Fortune here. That's abundance. That's movement forward. That's. Are you looking for retirement, Francine? I've got the Four Cups. What's going on here? What is it that you're not doing?
That makes so much sense. That Four Cups. When you
You
said
got the Four Cups?
no, but it makes sense because they make it seem like she's going to make a decision, but she's not basing it on all of the correct information, or she's moving too quickly on something. Like you got temperance, and I feel like the justice is something about retirement.
Yeah.
She's not she's not saying, but I get something about retirement.
Okay. And then, yeah, she's got to be patient because things are going to be okay. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. And the first card that came out said things were going to get easier. I just don't go in the mindset of the Five of Pentacles, of feeling left out in the cold. You don't have anything. There's this loss, this don't go there. Stay with the patience, stay with the yeah, here, go buy this book. Go ahead, I'll let you take it from here.
You had the strength card too. Is that what you said?
Yep, I have the Strength
See,
card.
it's just the justice card is coming up, and I immediately heard something about retirement. So either you're refusing to, like, you're ready to retire, but you're not retiring, or you're waiting on some kind of settlement. Like you're there. I heard retirement, settlement, and I heard justice. So justice means that there's a balancing of the scales. You're gonna get a decision. Seems like in your favor. Miss Bonnie got the Wheel of Fortune, so that means things are turning in your favor. And then I got the strength card, like this has been a heavy journey, like something you've really had to battle through. And like I don't feel like you're weary, but you've really had to be strong. And it's
Yeah,
really taken a lot of restraint from you not to give up.
right,
And so
because
at this point,
she
oh,
also had
that
the
five of wands came. I mean, that five of wands came right out. Oh my gosh, all the same colors, Miss Bonnie.
I had the Ten of Wands too, that heavy burden that, yeah.
Conflict. But it feels like inner conflict because it came out with the hermit, and that's you thinking back on your journey and your lessons, but you are thinking on them in a negative way. Like you're creating conflict where there doesn't need to be any. The answer is clear because you got the Ace of Swords too. You have the clarity. You know that things are going to work out for you. It's just you. Like I get a stubbornness too because they showed me like a Taurus bull. Like you're being a little bit stubborn about the situation when you could just go ahead and just move forward with it. But you're going to make an impulsive decision and it's going to mess up your justice card. When if you just think logically about it, everything will work out. Like, I don't feel like your finances are horribly, but you want to know if you hold out. And this is how they're saying to me, if you hold out, will you get more? And they're saying, no, you're where you are. You set this is the bar and this is what you're going to get. Holding out is just going to prolong it and it could even decrease because they showed me a phone battery charge and it's going down. So this is where you are. keep holding out, it's just going to keep going down, 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 down. So you're not going to get more, you're going to get less because you're holding out and you don't have to. Like you're holding out on enjoyment. It's kind of like the rest of your life is right there. And because you're holding out, you're not getting it. But I feel like, again, things are going to work out in your favor once you decide, I'm just going to move forward with this decision and I'm not going to wait because I got the Two of Pentacles, which again, make that decision, balance your resources. Is this worth my time and effort? Because I've already got the Justice. It's already there for me. The Wheel of Fortune was there for you. You've already battled through it. You're creating conflict where there doesn't need to be any conflict. So that's what I got for you, Miss Francine. You're not making any comments, so I hope that helps you out. Next is Dale. And Dale just wants to know anything in the near future.
And Dell's the last one, right?
Dale is the very last one. Anything in the near future, or the near future is tomorrow.
You're going to wake up.
I'll do a past, present, future.
Okay. Angels, we're talking to Dell. Just wants to know what's coming up for Dell. Thank you, Angels. Dell. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you've got options. New opportunities. Ooh, Emperor. Oh, wait, that's too many. Dell, what's your sign? What's your sun sign, please? Okay, I've got here we go. What's she saying? Yes, please. Amen. Great. What's your sun sign, honey? Pisces. Okay, there it is. See, you showed up in your reading, so I can put that one away. You've got, I know you're asking about tomorrow, but I've got an Emperor here. I have a new opportunity starting. And I've got the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. So there's some unconditional love going on, nurturing, caring, mothering. And there's the Emperor, which is Aries. You've got some options coming up, but I see you not taking action on them, and I don't know why. Ah, you're supposed to do some soul searching, that's why. Oops. Looking at the regrets more than... Whoa. Well, you've got good news coming. You've got the Page of... Have you got any of these cards, or have you pulled?
Thus far, I got the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords. You lost your job on Monday because I got that there's going to be an announcement. Because I heard dun 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 dun, and then they showed me the Judgment card, so that means that a new job is coming. And oh my gosh, this makes so much sense, Miss Bonnie, because I didn't understand what they were saying. Like you were in a job that was stuffy, that was not for you, that you were quiet, you felt like you were being kind of made to be smaller. And now the job that is coming up for you, because it was an announcement, it was a new job. You get to speak, you get to be like, that's that King of Swords. You get to be logical. You get to be the leadership person. You get to
The
speak
Emperor.
your mind. Yes. So the new
Yeah.
position is coming fairly quickly. And when I said tomorrow, that's how I don't know that the job offer is coming tomorrow, but that's how fast it's coming. And so whatever position you were in where you felt small, where you felt unheard, where you felt like they weren't utilizing you, and they were kind of like making you feel like you didn't know what you knew, and you knew more than you knew. Like you knew more than some of the other people in the room, but they didn't value your opinion. And so your new job is going to allow you to expand, allow you to speak. Like I see you being a person leading the meeting. I see you being the person leading the project. I see you being a person who is the head of the show and you're speaking in front of a crowd of people. Do you want to do something with teaching or training or something like that, or being a manager of a group of people? Because I see you at the head, like you're at the front of the classroom. There's a whiteboard behind you and there's people that you're speaking to. So is it that you want to train people or you want to do something? But all in all, the job is coming quickly. As I said quickly, I heard before the end of the month, and I know today's the third, so before the end of the month, I did hear. We'll continue to apply. And oh my gosh, you took the words out of my mouth. Apply for the things that you want to do. Don't just get in desperation and apply like, oh, okay, this job is hiring, so I'm gonna take this job, I'm gonna do whatever. They're saying no. Apply for what you want. As you apply, know how much money you need to make your ends meet. I need this much per month. And not just, oh, I need to get a job and so I'll take anything. No, 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 no. I know what I need. I know what I like, set some standards so that
Know
you can
your
have it.
worth.
Know your worth and you're going to get that. And they're saying, the Ace of Cups, that's that. Like I always see the Ace of Cups as that hand of God and your cup overflowing. Like you're going to get more than enough. Like it's overflowing. When you normally see the Ace of Cups, it's a cup in the air and a hand holding it, and water's just pouring all out of it. So it's the emotional support you need. It's the intuition, but it's also that fresh new start. And you're getting so much, like your higher power is just pouring into you because they know what your need is. They know what you got, and they're giving you this fresh start. So you see it as, oh my God, I lost my job. Oh, honey, something so much better is coming. And had you not lost your job, you might not have even been looking. You might not, because you saw the writing on the wall. You knew that you shouldn't have been there. You knew that this job didn't make you happy. You knew that it was frustrating. And they're even showing me like colon issues, like it had you all bound up. And now that they freed you, like you prayed to get out of it, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be here anymore. And you got fired instead of finding a new job. But I don't feel like you were seeking a job while you were in that frustration. You were just grinning and bearing it. And so they had to get you out of that situation so that you could look for what you need and what you want. So your resume needs to be, top notch to show what your skills are. Are you a finance person or like what was the job? No, it was
She
something else.
says
There,
caregiver.
caregiver. I don't feel like that's what you want to do. Like, I feel like there's something else, or maybe you want to be on the other side of it because they're showing me finances. They're showing me you working the books, like you having a little bit more knowledge of it. And I don't feel like that's it at all. Like you are the person who's leading the meeting. You are the person that's setting the way forward. You are like the manager or the supervisor or something like that. And so I feel like there's a whole nother direction that you need to go in. Again, you taking what was available versus what you are
Shipping.
very. Shipping is what
Ship.
you want to do. So they're saying apply for what you want to do and don't just take what is available for you.
Right.
And know your opportunity. If I called you tomorrow and had a job and I was like, well, how much you want to make? How much do you want to make? Now, how much will you take? How much do you want to make?
What are you worth?
What hours do you want to work? Do you want to drive into work? Do you want to work from home? Do you want to work with a team or work on yourself? Do you want to work on projects? Do you want to work with people? What is it that you want so your higher power can give it to you? It's like your daughter not getting to go to prom because she never asked you for a dress or the shoes. She wanted to go, but she was just too afraid to ask because maybe she didn't think you could get it. And so you didn't get it. And so she didn't go, but she really wanted to go. And so they're saying, what is it that you want? You're not asking for it, so we're not giving it to you. What is it that you want? So we can give it to you. I was packing shipping. You was a packing shipping supervisor. Is that what you want to do though? And a private caregiver.
Oh.
There's something to do with finances and numbers. And the numbers could be the shipping and packaging thing. But I feel like you're taking a step up. Like this is a totally different thing. It's like you were in a quiet job where you were not being utilized to your full skill, and they're giving you something more. They're expanding you. So you got to think bigger. In the world, best case scenario, what do I want? That's what you'll get. So when you decide what you want, that's what you'll get. When you decide what you want, that's what you'll get. Listen, I asked my guys, listen, I told them I need 50,000. Just flat out, gonna give me that 50,000. I got the 500. That's when I needed that for brand school. Then I got the 5,000. I needed that for brand school. Listen, I'm jumping every time. I need 50,000 right now. Just run me that 50,000. Every night when I go to sleep, you know what I listen to? I am the lottery jackpot winner. Rodney, I'm not even playing. I'm gonna send you the video. It's this lady, and she be like, "I am the lottery jackpot winner. I am," and she just say it
Well,
over and
that's
over. I'm gonna send it to
hysterical
you.
because I pulled that out of the
I'm
yesterday.
going to send it to you. I listen to her all the time, and she just tells me every day I'm the lottery jackpot winner. Like I had stopped listening to her, but I'm gonna send it to you because that's what I
You know
listen
the
to. Listen,
problem is I don't buy a ticket.
I haven't been buying one either, Miss Bonnie. Look, I told my friends today. I said I need to go buy a ticket. I need to go buy a ticket. You can't look what they say on the lottery. You can't win if you don't play.
That's right. You know.
So I'm ready to win. Miss Dale, I hope that helps you out. But again, before the end of the month, the new job will come. You decide what you want. Go to bed tonight thinking about what you want. Make a list because I feel like you're a list person and they're showing it to me. Make a list of the top 5 jobs you want, the top 5 amounts of money that you want to make, the hours that you want to make, where you want to work, what are the top 5 companies that you want to work for. You got to call those things into you. How
And
do
then
you
come
want it?
back. Come
And
back
then
and
come back.
tell us.
Please let me know. I see the numbers. I definitely see the numbers. Finance, they show me the numbers just floating around. So whatever it is, it has to do with numbers, and it could be that packing and shipping. But define what you want. Ask your higher power. Again, imagine your child not getting something because they just didn't ask you for it. And that's how your higher power feels. You didn't ask me for it. I could have gave it to you, but you didn't ask me for it. So what is it that you want? How do you want me to give it to you? And so then I'll give it to you. So that's what they're telling me. All right. So have a good night. That was our last one. Thank you all for coming and for joining us. Miss Bonnie, thank you again. I know you are super, super tired because you did 2 days today. Thank you all who came into the chat. Have a good night. Have a happy holiday if you're celebrating it tomorrow. Even if you're not, still have a great day and a great rest of
Yeah.
your week because I am going to have a good rest of the week. I'm about to fill this glass up with ice and my food and just chew on it.
Have a good one.